Hi, I'm Gabe.
And I'm Kat.
And we're
the Ghouls
next door. Talking about spooky stuff or being spooky stuff, playing the spooky stuff.
Doing it. Dreaming.
Dreaming.
Dreaming in the village.
Dreaming in the village. We are continuing our journey into the dreaming village, or maybe into the outskirts of the dreaming village, to find some mushrooms.
Yeah. The priorities.
That was where we left off. Does anyone want to recap what happened before Mo just drops us into this dream?
Alvin, you tend to take the best notes.
Oh, that's true.
That implies that I've been taking notes last week. I wasn't. That's the answer. If from what I remember, we met this like blob person and a gargoyle man, and they wanted to do tests, and they wanted us to get these mushrooms in this cave and then eat them, and ideally we'll die some horrible way, but they want us to be part of an experiment. And they said if we do that, we might be able to find a way out, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and it was maybe. You help me, we help you. And it was the new philosopher, right?
Yes.
And then Sathqua, yeah. Who the new philosopher is very interesting. Just a beam of light. And then we found Theodore's new mom.
Yes.
Right, yeah. She's currently indisposed of.
She was busy.
She's busy, yeah.
I have
with soup eating.
Like flesh what is it? No, she has flesh soup. I have the chainsaw.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes.
I was like, flesh what?
Anything. There's the flesh tower that Theodore wants to touch.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah, that.
Yes. All right. Well, Mo, let's spin your word dreams to us, and we'll dive in. We'll take it away.
Okay. I think last time you had, like you said, accepted the mushroom experiment study, and were you on your way to the? Oh, that's right. You asked the blue woman about it, and you were directed in the direction of a kind of like a crypt or something, going underneath, stairs leading down, stone steps leading down into a potential place where you could find such mushrooms. That's what I remember. Does that make sense?
In the old woman's backyard, if I recall.
Yeah, and we took stuff from her house to be prepared, so that we have bags to collect the mushrooms, and everyone got a kitchen knife.
I didn't get one.
Take, steal, similar.
Borrow.
Yeah.
And you found the chainsaw in her water closet. Right?
Chainsaw, yeah.
Yes, it is a weird chainsaw. It's like an kind of ornate, but gross.
Yeah. Bones.
The bone saw. All right, so.
Bone saw is ready.
Where is not where, but how are you going to proceed?
We are all together now, right? Everybody.
I believe you're all together and you're on the surface still. So you're standing before this, this descending staircase. There's kind of a little square, stone square, indicating where the top stairs are and where they then descend into darkness.
Well, chap, seems we've dallied long enough. Forward ho!
Yeah, this seems about right.
Right, I'll lead the way. Hand me a torch and off we go.
I'm in the back. Definitely in the back. Last one down.
I'll be right in front of Theodore.
I'll be right behind old Edward Falconcrest there.
And then I will take the middle then.
I assume I'm also somewhere in there.
You're somewhere in the middle back.
Yeah.
So, Edward, as you descend down these stone steps, it's a good word we could use for these aged, greenish, almost slick steps, and they lead down into, or as they go down, you all start to feel an atmosphere shift, like you're going into a subterranean that is occupied by this feeling of heaviness and a weird smell, a very weird earthen smell. You start to hear this sudden lurching whoosh sound, as if some kind of structure ahead has moved, or the scraping of heavy stone from the darkness beyond. And you all feel it reverberate.
I say, who goes there? I kind of peer into the darkness, holding my torch out.
Just gonna ask.
Great at
Apparently.
Oh, you have a torch?
Wasn't that one of the things we found?
Yeah, we looked for flashlights and stuff in the
Yeah, that was like
house
the
or
whole
whatever.
point.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay. So in the light that's illuminated, the darkness kind of, it still lingers in the air, almost like this vapor. However, you can see a little bit more of the hyper detail of these ancient steps, and what look like to be the real wearying of age on them. In the darkness beyond where that sound is coming from, there's nothing but a kind of foggy malaise that you can't quite see past. And you don't hear anything in response to your inquiry.
Righto, old beans. Well, best arm yourselves.
No, I'm kidding. I won't set it up.
There's a lot to indicate we probably shouldn't go down here, but
But that's where the mushrooms are.
This
I
is where the
guess we're
mushrooms are.
doing it.
It's going to be usually the case that you likely
Yeah.
shouldn't be going into it, but
A place we don't want to go into.
Yeah, always.
the mushrooms are there, so.
Hey, if the mushrooms are there,
Okay.
that's how you make a good.
Soup.
I
Good
won't
soup.
say it. I won't say it.
It's implied.
Not right now.
It's implied.
You know. I get my
We
knife
do
ready.
I'm gonna like slink into the shadows and try and disappear.
Okay.
Okay. Can you roll stealth, please?
Yeah. It's a hard success.
Ooh.
Theodore. We lost Theodore.
Where did he go?
No,
Oh my
right
God.
here. I'm fine. Trust
Was
me,
they
it's
ever
okay.
even married? I don't remember.
Stop messing around, Gertie. It's okay.
Can I roll a? Can I do a spot hidden?
Yeah.
What? Get me anywhere? How do I do this again?
Just click on the skill as long as you're not in edit mode.
Oh my God! I gotta learn how
Theodore-
to play with this machine.
You were in the far back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This whole thing.
You got this.
One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to use a computer.
That's good.
What do I do? I just click on it.
Yep.
That's
There
the one.
There you go.
Oh,
Someone help
well,
One.
That's a
you
failure.
did it technically.
Oh, hey, I tried.
You got a 55 versus a 45. Very close.
There we go. I've gotten the chat back up so I can see it now. Jeez Louise.
It's very dark in here despite the torches. You can only really see the brief radius around you, kind of like maybe like a 10-foot radius at best. And the rest is just creeping, slithering shadow.
Is there a rock that I could take and kind of chuck to see, like, is there echoes? Is there a hole that we might fall into kind of thing? Like,
Oh, smart.
Yeah, you can easily see that there's a few chipped bits of stone from the steps and miscellaneous rock-like, stone-like things. So, yep.
do I roll throw?
Roll throw.
I'm pretty sure I'm not good.
Yep,
not good. That's a failure.
What did you get?
I got a 16. I got a 39. That is a hard fail.
Okay. So yeah, you throw it and it kind of like slips out of your fingertips wrong and just kind of like goes to the side a little bit.
What about the torch? Can we throw the torch?
I'm going to
No.
hold on to the
Torch.
torch, but
Throw
I'll throw
our
it slowly
only
like a
light
man.
source.
If
Okay.
you throw it in the middle
I'm-
of the room, it'll illuminate the room. All right.
I succeeded
Vaguely
on throwing
possible.
the stone.
Okay.
Now imagine if that was
Really
the
how it's
torch.
done.
So the stone that you throw plunges into the darkness, and you hear what sounds like a clacking onto the ground. However, it sounds submerged, almost like the sound is dampened.
Submerged
So there
like
could be
water.
a carpet in there.
Yeah, there's a drum kit, so they carpeted the whole thing.
Shag,
As-
wall to wall.
As long as
I mean,
it's
that
not
sounds like a
water.
hellish dungeon to me.
Well, did it?
70s chic. Ew.
It didn't sound like a splash. It sounded,
It's like
Okay,
a
okay.
boop, boop, boop.
yeah. So there's something
Okay.
soft, but that could be like moss or something.
Okay. That's less horrible. To me.
Could also be, flesh. And
Oh,
Oh yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
That's
of
true.
course.
Flesh
That's
cave.
Well, we
an
either go
option.
Could be
forward
the
or we
flesh
go up.
cave. That's true.
where do these stairs
The,
go?
the meat canyon.
The only way out is through. That's what
Oh my
they say.
god. Meat canyon.
That's a YouTube channel. I'm sorry.
What is on it?
Animations.
Oh yeah, animation.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
They're really
Yeah, sure.
grotesque, but they're like, yeah. You
Okay.
should check it out. They're fun.
Yeah, Mike
Yep.
would like that.
Um,
All right. Are we,
I think I want
going
to try
in?
and push forward a little. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
do it.
advance a little more cautiously this time because it sounds like there's something down there.
okay.
Theoretically, it's entirely up to you, Mo. But I think, and the group, I would probably. How about I take this in character? Paris says, would it be a good idea for perhaps if I try throwing more rocks repeatedly, we can use that as an idea to gauge where things might be and might not be. But I don't want to accidentally wake anything up. So I'll leave that to you guys on whether that's a good idea.
I'll tell
Capital
you.
idea, but except for one little part. Perhaps I should do the throwing.
Okay.
We could all throw. Let's all throw.
There's nothing like chasing you, so you can
Yeah.
hang out on these steps
That we
as
know
long
of.
as you want, throwing rocks.
All right. You throw some
I kind
rocks.
of meant it as like as we walk
Right.
to
Let's
like
grab a few rocks.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
We
did a
each
good
collect a
job
handful of
throwing.
rocks to throw just in case.
I got a 15 versus 20 success regular for
Why
rock
just
throw.
not
Hey,
throw
that's
things?
good.
How many rocks
I
are being
rock-
thrown? Because
I threw
there's
one.
a limited amount that are
Of
in this
rocks.
little area.
All right. Well,
All
let's
right.
just
Fair.
grab up any we'll just grab them as we find them and
Yeah, all rock
Should we
throwers.
roll to see how many rocks we find?
just
Like roll a d20.
You know what? Oh, that's not good. There's 7 rocks.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Right, so we've
All right,
already
so-
thrown 2 before, and now we've thrown
I threw
2
one.
again.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, I
3
got
left.
six
All right.
one
Yeah,
rock
let's
left.
not forget to pick up the ones we find that we already threw.
All right. There only
Yeah.
looks like there's
Valid
3
point.
rocks left. So I guess
What-
we
You want to do those, and we'll tell me how many successes have been total, and I'll give you some.
I'm not throwing any more rocks. So
I
That's
want to
sonar
try.
info.
Well, I did a success time, so
Oh,
we
I
got at
did
least
very
one.
bad.
Yeah, I
Barely
did.
Really?
can't throw rocks for
Oh.
anything.
I guess I probably should have thrown a rock again. Oh well.
Wait, that's I guess. Wait, I think 2, 3, 4.
Seems like
5,
Tony has the best arm
6. We have one left. We have one rock left.
All right. Here goes
Go.
nothing.
though. Like the old days at Coney Island.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
zero
Oh.
good throw.
That's a hard success.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess I clicked it twice though.
You did.
Watch. We're gonna
Well,
be like,
there
"It's
was
a
a
hard
secret
Hey,
success,"
eighth
let's,
and
rock.
then Mo's gonna be like,
that-
"Yeah, he throws and hits a monster straight between the eyes and wakes him up."
So here's what happened. I threw a rock so
You threw it.
horribly that it bounced off the wall and came right back, and then I chucked it down again, and I hard success.
That's good.
Apparently.
Very good.
Yeah. So how many successes do y'all get?
Total of 3, right?
3.
3?
At least
Okay.
3, yeah.
Three.
3 new ones.
And one is a hard success.
Okay. So what you're able to ascertain is that there's kind of a continuation of a narrow passage because you've hit the sides of that a little bit further up. You can gauging from the sound, but then there is a open space ahead where the sound is even further dampened.
Okay.
And you feel the passage you're in start to shake and tremble again as that big, loud sound happens again.
Love it. Number 1, the best sound.
It could just be a subway. Hey, why don't we? I've got
Yeah,
too
that's
high of
subterranean.
education and intelligence
Yeah,
to act like this.
Yeah.
It's the meat train.
Let's go to the flesh subway. It seems good.
The
Yeah,
old
I guess
midnight
just
meat
kinda-
train, as I call it.
Oh, okay.
That
That's a
sounds like
good
something
one.
else.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in the flesh tunnel, the meat train in the flesh tunnel. I think we're all having a real good time in this erotic novel.
It
Uh,
was
That's isn't that a Clive Barker story or something?
yeah, 100%.
It is
Mo,
Clive
I
Barker,
actually have
sorry.
to ask you a question because it's relevant to the gameplay, but
Okay.
it's like a private DM message. I'm not sure. Should I do it in Discord?
Yeah, do Discord.
Sure.
All right.
okay. So we're just walking in, onward, and upward.
Let's move on in. Here we go. I guess, Mister the Third, you go on in.
Righto, chaps. Let's
Mr. the Third.
advance.
Is he Mr. the Third or Mr. the Turd?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Mister the Third. It's
Mr.
becoming more
the
like my own
Third.
character. Oh no.
You can only play one role.
That's all I got.
You've been
It's intrinsic.
typecasted.
It's within me.
The
all I
worst
know.
part is he's not typecasted because he made his own character up.
He's
Typecast
typecasting
would have like
himself.
someone else put him in that role.
That's true. That's true. It's just who he secretly wants to be. That
He just
You're
loves
more
it.
than this. You're more
It's all
than
I've
this.
wanted to
that's
grow
what the
up to be.
dream is.
It's a
I'm just
pure
trying to always
existence.
It took
From
me a very
Holy
long
Lobster.
time to get out of the Gertie. I was like, I just want to be Gertie for the rest of my life.
So
Alright,
moving
we move on.
forward, yeah, you move past the narrow passage and enter a larger space where you can really feel the atmosphere hit as the waves of the rolling darkness around you are sort of like hitting you. It's not like, it's just unpleasant. It's slightly unpleasant and slightly anxiety inducing. It's just like this, you can almost hear this droning. And
Cool.
ahead of you is this immense stone chamber that is about 20 feet or 30 feet high and about like 40 feet across. and then you hear that sound start up again, and it starts revolving.
Oh. Oh.
Yay.
The sound does, or the
Yeah.
The chamber itself revolves,
Oh.
and produces that sound of the stone scraping.
Is it
Oh.
like when you're at the carnival, that ride where you get like sucked to the walls because you're going so fast?
Oh, no, it's more like it's kind of like a revolving door, pretty much.
Okay.
And the
So do we
inside,
lose our entrance?
no, because it's ahead of you.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. So you're not in it right now, but ahead of you is that big stone chamber. And it is like it's doing that revolving thing where it rotates, and when it does, there's a new chamber there.
Mm.
Excellent.
Is it rotating at steady intervals, or is it a continuous rotation?
It'll be what do you mean by steady intervals?
Like it like rotates then stops, then rotates then stops.
Oh.
Or is it like continuously spinning?
So it seems to be a continuous full motion.
Okay.
But then you hear a sound. Can I get a listen roll?
Yes.
And it's this big all the stone is really grimy and like
Ooh.
caked in like moss and
Oh
I'm going
god.
to use
fungal.
Yo, what's up,
Nice.
Tony Stromboli? Here's it again.
I got a hard success. 8 out of 30.
I'm using 4 of my luck points to make it a solid success.
I can't hear
succeed.
nothing.
I
So,
pushed mine and failed again. So just
That's okay. You failed to
You know what?
push,
Can I
yeah, I
Yeah.
failed the push.
so your ears
your
start ringing.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I what?
Your ears-
start
yeah.
ringing.
Oh, ringing. Gotcha. They're already doing that.
I
so-
thought you were role playing for a second.
Can I
They're what?
spend a luck
Ringing.
point
What?
on a luck or on a pushed roll?
For what, listening?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't waste it because other people got successes. So
Okay.
Gotcha.
I got a hard success, 29 versus 60.
what you hear is what sounds like a echoing of that revolution, but what you're actually hearing is that when it turns to when the chamber revolves and clicks into place, that part that got revolved, the platform is moving somewhere else.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna.
Can we?
So if it's almost
we
like on
tell
a
how many-
tram or something, and then it'll just like it like turns, and then the bottom part, the platform, is just like going somewhere else.
Oh, okay. So we can't. There's
You can't
nothing
see it because it's
distinguishing-
like turned away from you.
So we're gonna
Okay.
end up getting separated. It seems.
Yeah.
But you can all
We
fit
all
on.
go into the-
We
You
can
can
all
all
go
get
in.
on there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if we
Just
go
like
in
where
there,
we
we might
going.
not be coming out.
Well, that's why are we so attached
right.
to where we are?
So what
Valid point.
if someone goes on and just stays on the platform until it comes back around?
What if it
That's
doesn't
close.
come back around?
I'm
That's a
also.
good idea.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to it's rock, right? Or is it like dirt rock? The ground.
It is dirt, but the platform is rock, and the steps are rock.
Okay. So like theoretically, would I be able to drive my heel and point and make an arrow in the dirt?
Yes, I mean theoretically, yeah, you could because it is a combination of like dirt, moss, and rocks.
Okay.
And
Then
ichor.
I think I'm Paris says, I like that idea, Tony. One extra part though, and then I'm taking your accent all of a sudden. And then I dig my heel into the ground and I point an arrow, like once we decide which direction we're going. So that way if we come back to a spot, we now know we've been to this spot before.
True.
And this is
Okay.
how we
Valid
go.
point.
Okay.
Oh, do we have like
Sure.
like lipstick or anything that we could use to like mark as we go?
I am not putting my lipstick on this dirt.
I could chuck my hat
Okay.
somewhere.
That we've only got one of those, Tony. We need something we can do.
Yeah,
over
you
and
only
over.
got one.
Does anybody bang the
take my
knee or
knife,
anything?
start
We could
cutting
use
my
the
hand.
blood.
We also
Alright.
have a butcher knife.
Ira,
We
do
also
you
have
got
knives, so
anything?
we can
Dad, you sack of
chip the rock with our knives.
That's
Yeah, you
true.
could
Tiny
just carve an
things.
X or just a different symbol each time we come to one.
then yeah, we'll do tallies. So
Okay.
to indicate which room. So I'm gonna make one with my knife in the dirt,
Okay.
so that in the
But
rock, so that way
we're
we
all
know.
going together, right?
Right.
We're
Yeah.
not splitting up.
No,
No
That sounds
splitting
good.
up.
absolutely inadvisable.
Yeah,
I mean, we
this
could
isn't
cover more
Scooby-Doo.
grounds, but I get it.
Okay, so you're etching into where you are currently to indicate that this is home base. Okay.
Man, is this gonna be like a trippy time travel thing where we come back and it's like overgrown?
That would be
Like,
really
we were
cool.
A real Spirited Away.
You come back, and the new philosopher is the
Annihilation.
old philosopher.
Huh.
It's just schools of mushroom philosophy that clash against each other. Okay. So, is everyone stepping onto the platform?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going.
Count me in.
So, Edward Falconcrest III, stepping onto this platform, you start to feel kind of a heaviness sweep over you. Edward is claustrophobic.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible, chaps. Not too crazy about being underground.
Give me a sanity roll, please.
Sanity, luck. There it is. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Success.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nice. All
Don't
right.
scare us like that.
You're keeping your breath under control
For now.
for now.
Yeah, you know you're doing
Have you been
the
able to-
name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can smell.
Well, that's
I
the thing.
always
He's running
smell
out of
one
things to
thing.
see.
That's
Rock.
true.
Rock.
People. Gordy, Ira, Theodore.
Edward, think of as many shades of blue as you can. Just
Blue.
focus on shades of blue.
Yeah,
It's a
like
peaceful place. That's
like
fine.
the deep waters.
No.
And
Oh,
while we're
that's-
every time we go to a different one, Paris is going to just start saying colors out loud in order to make sure people are aware that that's what we should be thinking about. So it'd be like robin's egg.
He's gonna trip him out.
Cerulean.
Yeah,
What?
we're gonna every time we go to a new spot, I'm gonna mark another number to make sure we've gone through, and then be like sky, French country.
All right, we'll see how effective this is.
Right.
All right. So we're all in the chamber now.
Yeah, you're just kind of hanging out, but then you feel a stammer in the ground as it sort of like it shifts suddenly, and then it's this continuous smooth motion of this as it turns all the way around, and now you're just facing darkness. And then with another lurch of movement, it starts moving.
Ooh.
The
And-
darkness or the
The platform.
Gotcha.
Want to cast magic missile? Attack.
Okay.
I want
I
to
should
roll
have specified.
for motion sickness.
Yeah, it's not moving too quickly, so you can keep your balance. But give me Constitution rolls because of just how discombobulating this experience is.
Well, I'm not doing so hot.
I'm not
Ooh, I
doing
got a
that either. I failed.
Hey,
Y'all
there we
failed?
go.
I'm
I
No.
got
fine.
an 89 versus my 35.
Oof.
At
Okay.
least Trump always succeeds.
Yeah, all
I did
but 2
very
of
well.
us did well.
The rest of us did not.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't feel too good.
So it was that Paris and Theodore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you two will get a disadvantage roll added to the next time you have to roll dice.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
Love it.
As the platform is moving through the darkness, you see occasional bits of phenomenon. what I mean by that is it looks like you'll pass areas where there's light occasionally. Maybe light that's coming through a grate or cast from a light source. You can't tell for certain if it's artificial or natural from where you are, but maybe it'll make out some details if you focus.
Okay.
Can I spot hidden as we're going by?
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
also do that.
I'd like to as well.
Yeah,
Nope.
me too.
Apparently I can.
Nope.
Oh.
I can't see at all.
Nope.
I'm gonna try and
Too
spot
bad.
hidden, even though I've definitely got disadvantage to this.
Woof.
Oh no.
Just
I was
real,
like,
real
I'm
quick.
disadvantage. It'll be fine. I rolled a 90 on the first one. Can't get worse. And then I rolled a 10. So
Did similarly, but
I did
nine.
really bad. And that's it.
Yeah.
I rolled 100 on spot hidden.
You roll 100.
I rolled 100.
You've gone blind.
You would think that by
Awful.
critically failing a spot hidden on a dark carnival ride, you would not see anything. But you actually do see something.
Oh, great.
Yay.
So what you see is you're passing this specific area that to everyone else is just a blur of like orange light. But you see, in what feels like time slowing down, there is what looks like a subway station bathroom that's been cut out and like built into this part of the subterranean, and it's very dingy. It's dilapidated and has been ignored for a long time.
So like every subway bathroom.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what's new here?
And there is a stone grate in on the ceiling area where the kind of root, I guess, yeah, the ceiling kind of dips down a little bit, and through it is this sickly orange light that's casting a bizarre glow on this scene. And there is what looks like a form huddled in on the tile below. That is this gnarled form, and it's naked and hugging its knees, and then looks up and makes an expression with its face that makes you vomit immediately.
Great.
Oh god. Ah!
Good.
Ew.
And
Tony.
I'm glad I wasn't the first one, because honestly, that's not too far off from where I'm feeling.
and that the face of that figure is going to stick with you for a little bit.
Okay.
Like it's gonna just float off and come with us on the rest of the journey. or-
We're just gonna.
It's going to
Yeah,
be
literally.
Tony's not going to be able to shake what he saw for a little bit.
God
I keep
dang.
dropping my ring. That's how shook I am. Is I
You're
keep
shook.
dropping my ring now. Well,
What was
looks
that?
like I won't be eating for a little bit. That was me.
Yeah, and neither will I. Seeing you like that. That's
Yeah, we only got the one
Unfood.
platform.
he vomited all his stromboli.
Well, it's good to know that if we ever come back to this exact location, we will know.
Yeah,
Maybe
which
never
one
We
was.
were here through just smell
You're welcome,
alone.
everybody. I finally gave you an idea about where we are. We're
Yeah,
in a
you
cute
might-
puddle.
Maybe you can find the subway bathroom, man.
Or he
Oh,
can do it
yeah,
for
you.
I
you.
want to. New
Did
friend.
any of you see that?
see. I
I
didn't
can't
see
see anything.
Do you mean the unending darkness, or
Yeah, just checking. You know, it seemed like I was the only one affected by it, so I just had to deduce that it had to just be me. But
Don't worry. At one point, a gentleman caller and I both went to the zoo, and we went to the bat enclosure, and it turns out that the lighting necessary in order for us to see the bats, but the bats to be safe in the dark, your brain hallucinates, and I actually passed out because your brain just sees patterns in the light and it tries to figure things out, and you just. So don't worry. Could have just been the same thing.
Yeah,
That's
you were
true.
looking at the bats.
All
I'm
right,
just looking at bats.
that
Mine
feels
will
pretty
fill the
good. Thanks, Paris.
I'm just gonna lean into Paris. I know what a bat sounds like, and I haven't heard a single bat since we got here.
Don't tell him that.
I like lean over and I'm just like heaving still, just thinking of this.
Look, I'm trying to calm down. Doesn't matter that there's no bats here. He doesn't need to know that.
The platform stops suddenly as you reach your destination. Well, whatever that is.
Nice. I didn't know where we were going, but we're here.
Are there any lights ahead of us, or is it still dark?
It's still quite dark, but the dark miasma has kind of lifted to a more almost like purple or deep blue. So there's a little bit more luminosity here.
Nice. I would like to look for mushrooms, since that's why we're here. Do we see mushrooms anywhere?
Are we still on the ride? Like,
You're on the platform, yeah. But
Yeah, maybe we should get off in case it starts moving again.
wait, is there? Sorry, I got distracted. It has stopped.
it stopped, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
On or off? We should
No.
make up our minds.
off we go before it moves.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Paris.
I'm
care
coming
to,
with.
mark it up again, so we know we've been here.
Oh yeah, do a little itch.
Or some vomit.
Wow.
You know, whatever works.
Really good. Yeah. Do you want me to? You just kick this on
No,
over.
Tony.
Okay.
Tony.
Okay.
Gertie just says
just
loudly,
checking.
turquoise. I'm helping.
Glad we made a system.
Good job,
can
Goody.
you
That was a good color.
spot hidden in the room.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I also did. I got an extreme success. I've
Mm.
never gotten one of those before. This is very
Oh.
exciting.
Oh,
I'm not
nope,
even
I
in a
failed.
spot.
Hard success. Yeah, baby.
I'm singing the heck out of these
Yeah.
mushrooms if they exist.
Yeah, we got an extreme and a hard success in here.
So, Tony, you are able to make out kind of the general composition of what's the ground. It's kind of this dirt with and flecked with moss and bits of shrubs is what it looks like. Also, there appear to be forms intermingled, kind of grayish, wizened, shriveled forms, possibly
Are they-
formerly people.
They look
Possibly.
kind of humanoid, or
They do, yeah. They look kind of humanoid, and a lot of this ichor kind of sort of like strands of it are like swarming like vines over them and this ground. Ira, you are able to see little flecks of luminescence that are coming from the distance and what look like glowing mushroom caps
Excellent.
of various sizes, shapes, and colors.
Can I do like a? I'm worried about it, but can I do like an? I didn't update my sheet from back when I was originally going to be a museum curator, so I have really good archaeology. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Like on the people or the people-ish things? Like go and look and see if I can figure out maybe like how old it is or
Yeah.
what it is. Let's see.
Actually, also, could I roll
Oh, no.
natural world to see if I can identify the mushrooms?
Yeah. The mushrooms are a little bit farther ahead, maybe about like 15 feet ahead. Or do you want to like just go for it and bridge the
Yeah, I'm
gap?
just gonna walk over there.
Okay.
Wait, before you go, I think we should be careful about the stuff on the ground. It seems to be climbing up. It seems to be climbing up those bodies, and I don't know if that's what caused the bodies, or if the bodies died and then got covered in the stuff. We might want to test that just
Valid.
before we step
Well,
on anything that's gonna make me puke again.
That's
Fair point. Well, being someone give me a rock to throw.
How many we got left?
don't think we have any. Well, this is a new area.
Also, we did say
All
we
right.
were going to pick them up as we went along.
I
including the
failed
ones-
my
talk-
archaeology, by the way.
I will toss my hat. Do you want me
Oh
to?
no!
If I throw, I'm gonna do it.
Tony,
gonna do
I
it.
forgot. Can you roll Sandy, please?
Oh shit.
As the last flickers of the face dissipate from your memory.
Ooh.
That was what I do. Here we.
Extreme success.
Hey,
You got an extreme
got-
success.
Ah,
You got a 3.
I'm so good at not being insane.
Sorry, I have to click from tab to tab.
You are living in the moment, and the past is the past.
YOLO.
Goodbye. Goodbye, creep. Spit out some
So-
popcorn.
Goodbye,
We're
pea
just
smelling man.
tossing random detritus at the bodies to see if the mossy creeper stuff moves, basically. Yes.
At the bodies? Like, are they alive? Do we know that or not?
Well, so
Well, we don't
Gertie, did you make that roll?
I did. I failed, and then I pushed it, and I failed harder.
Okay. So
We may not make
um,
friends. if we're throwing
you're
rocks.
like observing the closest one,
Oh, I'm gonna become a mushroom.
and it seems like these are corpses from
Okay.
a very long time ago. Because when you start to kind of sort of like gingerly handle one of them, it kind of like turns to like dust. Like the arm that you're holding on to just kind of crumbles in your hand, and this speckly dust is like pluming out from that. And then looking at the head, or what remains of the head, it appears that these shrubs and ichor are like crawling in the mouths and eyes and nose and coming out. So they are completely like hollowed. While observing this, you hear this like hissing sound and then as you're looking at the vague face skull of this one of these forms, it kind of like retches like ichor and shrubs at you.
Oh. Are the vines really snakes this whole time?
I am so afraid of mushrooms, like y'all.
Are you really?
I'm so afraid of mushrooms.
It's
Hell
like The
yeah.
Last of Us.
Can you give me a Sandy roll?
For me or for Gertie, because it don't happen all the time.
Hey, the lines
No,
are blurred.
Yeah. All right. Where's the sanity again?
And I'm
Up top in
gonna.
your stat
Oh,
block,
top. I
lower
got
right hand
it.
corner.
Oh, extreme success. Whew, I got
Okay.
a 9.
That didn't bother you at all. You're totally good.
Okay, so
Oh, real
have we
quick.
determined
though,
at least that these things aren't going to reach out and grab me if I walk over to the mushrooms?
you surmise that they probably won't.
Okay.
But Gertie, from getting kind of a face full of that, the sort of dust that came from this thing, this formerly, I guess, mummified mushroom host,
Mhm.
That's good.
you get the effect of one of the mushrooms, the mushroom host.
I am
So-
tripping balls.
You start to get a pounding headache,
Oh,
Aw.
it's not even the fun part of being high.
and let's see, you start to hear unnerving whispers from afar,
That's
further into this this space, and start to see colors, specifically greens and violets, pulse and pound with the voices. So it's like this.
Totally fine.
And you're just like, oh, you're looping.
Fucking out of it. I imagine I could yell out new colors of blue that no one's gonna understand.
No one's gonna know what you're talking about.
This color out of space.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
just to see, how bad your headache
Oh, I
is?
failed a little bit. I could spend one luck on it though.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
do that so I don't have that much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your headache is a level 3, which is out of a 10, not too bad.
Okay.
If you failed, I would roll D10, which could have gone bad. But so you're in like a couple hours, you'll be fine. But yeah,
Okay.
you're
What are
not.
you
Okay.
doing?
You're
My
feeling not
head.
okay.
There's
Good,
all
are
these
you
Betty,
colors.
I'm sorry to say, I've heard the "I have a headache" excuse too many times in my time.
I think this is what this is about. And I think you're giving us a little too much into your own life here.
Oh, the stories I can and will tell you.
I think we can wait. I got a bad headache. There's all kinds of colors. Do you guys hear that? There's a presence. You know, a presence. It's not one of us hanging out. I don't know if it's one of our mushroom friends here, or the mushroom friends over there, or whatever made Mr. Stromboli throw up. Can't tell you.
Right, well, let me go check out our mushroom friends, as you put it, over there.
Sure.
So I'm going to walk over and try and figure out what they are.
The mushrooms?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am absolutely pushing this roll.
Roll
Success.
a D30.
Okay. Slash roll 1d30. 13.
Is that good or bad?
You find a mushroom that looks like a spherical sac. It is deep blue with cyan stripes.
At least the blue comes back. in this way.
Yeah, it's returned.
It makes you feel calm for some reason.
All right, bring me over one of those kitchen knives you found in one of the sacks that we had to harvest the mushrooms.
I hand
didn't
over
take
my
one.
kitchen knife, I think. well, here you go.
You're able to
Thanks.
extract it fairly easily. There's nothing crawling or wriggling at you.
Okay, so
Hey,
I can
can
just
I,
pluck it and it'll be all right?
Mhm.
Okay. Pluck.
Can I use a cook skill to investigate this? a
Yeah.
little bit? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look at this old mushroom as a cook with a cook's mind. Oh well, I failed. You know what? How much luck do I have? Do I have 15 that I want to push?
You can
Or
push it
10?
though.
You only need 5.
Oh, I can. That's right. I can just push it. Let's just push it. I only need 5? Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
you only
I don't know
5
math. What do I look like? A mathematician? We're just
No,
gonna
you look
push
like
it.
a-
What
and
am
see
I,
how
a
it
rock
goes.
scientist?
Oh well, that was worse. Great.
Oh.
Excellent.
You pushed it?
He failed the push.
Yeah, so you just
Yeah, I'll
you're
play
kind
with
of
fire.
trying to ascertain what's going on with this mushroom, and you just eat it. It kind of smells like raw meat,
Oh.
but it tastes like stale bread.
It's going well.
And it's not bad. It's it just kind of tastes like it's relatively nourishing. But everyone else notices that your breath is now completely rancid.
You're like that episode of SpongeBob. Am I ugly?
And for
Take
some
in an onion, a
reason,
pizza.
you hear this buzzing start to kind of come from the darkness as you've attracted a group of bizarre flies that are
Good.
sort of hovering around you.
Good.
How big
What
are the
have
flies?
you done, Tony?
And that is going to last for 3 days.
Oh,
The ding! Oh my
you
god!
even
the
in
timing
this
on
game for that long?
I mean, you might not live for 3
Oh.
days, but at least.
We'll see.
Well,
I
they
guess.
did say
You'll
that
have
we
some
had
fly
to
friends.
eat them, right? Like that was
What?
a part of the.
We're
Yeah,
supposed to
are we
bring
eating them or are we
back.
harvesting them?
We're supposed
thought
to
we were
bring them
supposed to
back
eat
to
them-
eat
Well-
in front of the guy.
in their presence. Like we
Yeah.
were supposed to
Sometimes you
Oh.
don't know
eat
what
them.
kind of mushrooms you got until you just pop them in your mouth.
We
Someone
were
could
gonna
kill
get them
you,
all
Tony.
together and
Tony's
then
the-
do that, Tony.
Tony's the cook.
I-
I trust his
think-
instincts.
I think I know a thing or
Yes,
two
once you
about
smell
mushrooms.
that, that's where his instincts have led us.
Well, it
Hey,
stinks in
sometimes
me,
it's
doesn't it?
I would like to harvest some mushrooms as well because it seems like it's going really well and just really to get in on the fun.
Might as
Yeah.
well keep getting these mushrooms, you know?
Would sleight of hand work as a role for that?
Well, I thought we could just pluck
You're
them
not sneaking
freely.
up on them.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have that as a decent skill.
I'm gonna just grab 2 mushrooms.
You could
Just-
use sleight of hand to replace your mushroom with someone else's if you'd like to at some point. But-
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good to
you-
know. Okay.
Are all the mushrooms like
No.
different looking?
Yes, they're all different looking. So if you're taking a mushroom, roll a d30.
Oh, just picking it up, D30.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what kind of mushroom.
What
you
is a
got.
D30?
you just
Uh,
type out /roll, then space 1d30.
Wait.
Slash
Roll.
roll.
Space.
I got a
Narrow,
5.
It really does.
All right, we'll do one
got
at
an
a time.
18.
Don't yell everything out. One
I
at
got
a
a
time.
Alright.
12.
Paris got a 5.
Paris, you find some fuzzy mold that is drab gray. Are you? Do you wish to smell it?
Sure.
It smells vaguely like fish.
I can put
That's
up
what
that.
you got.
You got fuzzy mold, you said?
A bundle of fuzzy mold.
Okay.
Yay.
And then Theodore got an 8.
8. Theodore, you find a blob of slime
Good.
Oh.
Ooh.
that
Are
is
we
a
sure?
cream yellow
Ooh.
and smells like goat.
Goat?
Goat.
Not goat
Goody,
milk.
it's the
Goat.
strangest thing. This slime smells exactly like a goat.
It's
Good,
interesting you
smell
know
it.
what that smells like.
Oh, I got a 17.
17. Okay. You find what look like droopy phalanges.
Oh.
Watch your mouth. No, I'm kidding.
And it is a pale mauve color.
Mauve?
Nice.
That's good.
It smells like dog poop.
Oh.
I don't want this one.
This is like the jelly bean game.
Ira, switch it out. Give me the tube. Give me the Scion tube. Vince got an 18.
18. Okay. You find a spherical mushroom that is spotted pink and yellow. Its odor is carrion.
Oh, great.
Okay. I got a 12.
You find coiled tubes, or look like coiled tubes, that are glowing yellow.
Okay.
They smell like sweat.
Oh. Joy.
I don't want to eat any of these. I'm going to be honest with you.
Gertie, your headache starts to kind of pound a little bit as the voices pick up, and these colors are almost overwhelming as they're like swimming and overlapping each other. Can I get a spot hidden from? Yeah, I would say
Me?
Gertie first. Yeah.
I failed.
Okay, now the rest of y'all.
Oh.
I pushed
Ooh.
and I got a hard
Finally.
success.
Okay,
Successes, baby.
Extreme success.
Wow.
you start. So okay, who's you got an extreme success? Did anyone get a higher success?
Well, extreme is as high as it gets, right?
True.
A higher extreme.
I suppose a critical.
Most
But-
high.
Success most high. All right, so Paris, you notice that there are forms scrambling in the kind of misty distance. These sinewy, emaciated forms are kind of stumbling towards where you all are gathered. Edward, as you're looking around and ascertaining a little bit more of the space, you look up and you see what looks like this bulbous, fleshy contraption with a tube apparently inserted into its mouth that is hovering above all of you and watching you with these eyes that are practically popping out of its head, and it's completely hairless, covered in coarse veins, and making a gurgling sound now that you've noticed it.
Back, you fiend! And I'm gonna swat my torch at it.
Okay, it's just kind of still hovering out of the reach. It's like maybe about like 15 feet
I have a
above
question.
all of you. 20 feet. Yeah.
Can I have a 55 in disguise. Can I make a bold decision to like cover myself in dirt and vines to blend in?
Wait, you may not
with-
see it though.
Oh, I don't see it. Okay, you're right. I can
You,
just,
you, you
know,
probably
feel
do now.
compelled.
Yeah, I've kind of drawn attention to it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Is
so
that
what are you
allowed?
doing?
I want to disguise myself so I no longer stand out.
What kind of
As what?
foul monster?
I don't know
is
the
this?
ground.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
PETA from
Yeah.
the Hunger Games. Right
I'm so bad at rolling. I'm gonna push it.
oh,
Oh.
Ugh. Okay, no, I failed twice very badly.
You failed the push.
just
Yeah.
put dirt on yourself.
96 versus 55.
I just rolled
Covered
around on the
yourself in
ground.
mushrooms.
So
Oh.
as you're making all this frantic movement, this thing notices, and its
Good.
eyes bulge even more as they look like they're about to like just fall out, and it's the kind of skin around its mouth just like scrunches horrifically as
That's like the Lord
you,
of the Rings guy.
you see like these teeth that are fused with the tube that's in its mouth.
Oh.
Love it. So
And the other end of the tube, you don't really know where it's coming out, but it's just under it. And it's hovering towards you.
love.
Run away.
I really just love my
Where's our
choices.
final
I'm
rock?
doing a
Can we
great
throw our
job.
final rock at him?
Just throw
Final
everything
rock.
at it.
Can we run to the thing? Is it due
Yeah, I
to
think we
come
should
back?
run. We should run.
It's kind of descending slightly as it's like moving towards
We
Ira.
should run.
Has the door swung back around our way?
You've lost complete awareness of it, so you're not sure.
Oh,
Everyone, get back to where we came from. I'll hold it off, and I'm gonna keep waving the torch and trying.
Yeah,
to
skedaddle.
Yeah, good job, Edward. You're doing a good job running.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm gonna stay with
hero.
Edward Falconcrest III here, and I'm gonna, I guess, wave my knife in the air as well.
So who's running away?
I am.
Paris, Gertie, Ira, and Theodore.
You see that your exit has been blocked by these shambling forms who are now on the other side.
Right.
And there's about 4 of them who are just wobbling and making these gargling sounds at you all.
Hmm.
So great.
Can I like
Great.
desperately punt one of them out of just sheer frustration?
Sure. Yeah.
Just like just kick.
Ira, you if you look at the floating thing,
Uh-huh.
you would notice that it is dead set on you.
Oh, no.
Love it. Can I intimidate it? Can I try to intimidate it?
Yeah.
I-
First,
I thought you were
Tube
running,
monster?
and I was helping you.
Yeah.
You were running, right? Yeah.
I'm
We didn't
a
get very
large
far.
human. I can do
yeah,
it.
but it's this thing's airborne. It doesn't care.
I got a success for intimidate.
Okay, keep that in mind, and now roll a sanity, please.
Okay.
It's always good.
Dang.
Oh no.
I failed regular times.
Pretty hard, yeah.
Okay, so you are like you're kind of frenzied right now as you're trying to intimidate this thing. You're like babbling
Okay.
at it and like flailing your arms, and it's just it's motionless in the air, staring at you horrifically.
That's good.
All right, who has the highest dexterity?
I have a 65.
Not
I have a
me.
6.
Ooh,
60.
mine's out of all of us, or just the 4 who ran.
Out of all of you.
I've got 85.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Would you all? Okay, so let me give you a layout, and I'll give you a sec to like formulate a plan,
Hmm.
and then we'll go from there. So
Looks like I'm writing this down.
as you're the ones who are running, you are faced with 4 of these shambling forms. There are more who are on the other side who are making their way towards you, and kind of in the middle above is this floating flesh fertilizer thing, and
Oh, it's so much worse.
the mushroom tender,
No.
the spore layer. I don't know what else to call it. So yeah, okay. So do you all want to kind of talk about like a plan, and then we'll go from there?
Well, this thing's up in the air. I can't like get to it.
Well, it looks like it really wants Ira, so maybe we kind of let it get close enough that we can all attack it because it's distracted by wanting to eat Ira.
I was about
True.
to say,
No, but
I
we
am
protect
not
you.
being sacrificed.
No, you're not
Well,
sacrificed.
no, you would be bait. There's a difference.
All right.
It's different. One of them is that we want you around at the end of it.
I've robbed banks. I've been bait before. That's fine.
Excellent. And so then it's distracted, but then we need to get rid of these guys coming up at us. I got a bone chainsaw. I can do a chainsaw dance. I learned it in the closet.
Oh, you learned the chainsaw dance?
Meanwhile,
To lore.
There are components that will give you full mastery of the chainsaw dance. That you hear that in the back of behind your eyeballs as your headache throbs.
That's good.
It wants me to dance.
You need a face made of flesh and a nice necktie.
I have a face made of flesh. I do not have a necktie.
true.
Theodore, give me
You
a
just need a
necktie.
necktie.
Do you
then.
want to borrow this? Gertie, I'll just take this off. You can borrow my necktie. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Everyone's just watching you. The shambling forms have stopped to contemplate what's happening.
That's good.
All right, so
Time they put it on.
loosely donning this necktie, you have received a plus 5%.
Heck yeah. Let me edit this. On the chainsaw dance.
The chainsaw dance.
Nice.
oh, where did I go?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh no,
boy.
it's not you. We lost
Alex.
Alex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
He's back.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and
Oops,
Mo.
I
yeah,
did
that's-
that. That was me. We both tried to add them.
Okay.
I got
here
too
we go.
excited.
Moving people around. Keep going. Keep talking to each other.
So we do this
Okay.
through the hallway theme. Okay.
What else?
Yeah, so we're gonna distract it, and everyone who's got a weapon do. But who's gonna attack the flesh tube, and who's gonna attack these jabronis?
The flesh
cheer
tube's
you
coming for
on.
me, so I got him
And,
with my
well-
baritsu.
I also see that as a potential trophy kill, so I'm after that one.
I'll go after the little
All right.
guys. I'll put me
Little
in
guys it
between
is.
the little guys and the rest of you.
And I'm
This
gonna
one's for
just
the
back
little guys.
Theodore because I don't think he can take anybody on his own.
I cannot.
All right.
I'll go after the big thing with you.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Mess it.
You're gonna use your gentleman's karate.
Yeah. I'll go with Paris and Theodore, I guess.
Yep.
We'll make sure it's three in each party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right,
Even
so
numbers.
who's up first? Tony?
Oh, I'm up first. All right. So you said there's all right. So the three beings, the three shambling corpses.
Mhm.
All right. It's three of them.
4 of them.
4.
4 of them. About how big are they?
They were about like average of 5-ish to 6 feet tall, but they're very
Okay.
like wayfish. They're like pretty much just sinews and rotting flesh.
And
Or
they
not,
don't.
They're kind of mummified. They're really dried out at this point, but they have like shrubs and this ichor oozing from their
Okay.
faces.
And are they currently moving toward us? Or just
Yes.
Like,
So the ones behind you are like slowly moving towards you, and the ones in front of you are kind of just like they're just sort of like swaying and making like these like noises at you.
okay. I take off. Let's see. I take off my jacket, wrap it around my right arm, grab my hat in my fist, and ball it up, and take the knife in my other arm,
Yeah.
and I go, "Welcome to the kitchen, motherfuckers!" And then I'm just gonna charge.
Alright.
I'm going to charge with my
You're gonna go
shielded
off.
arm. Yeah, I'm just gonna go off. I've gotten sick today. I've my mouth stinks. I'm ready.
Yeah,
There's
Breathe
a
on
pair
them.
of
I'm sure that would do
flies.
something.
You've got
Flies
like
everywhere.
some flies that
Fly
are
army.
accompanying you, backing you up. All right.
So I'll.
Let's make a contested roll as one of them brandishes its horribly chipped claws at you. So go for it. Give me a knife roll.
All right. So last time I did this, I did use a cook skill. Is that okay? Or
I'll allow it.
yeah,
Oof.
hard success, baby. 15 out of 65.
Okay. So you just plunge your knife into its throat, and it's just as like the it looks like it kind of just starts to dissolve into this Icarus form. Yeah, that one just kind of dissipates, melts right off of your knife.
Nice.
As I wipe the blade off. That's not me cutting. I'm wiping the blade off on my sleeve, you see.
Right. Thank you for clarifying, because otherwise I'd have to roll for that. Another one is gonna like it just kind of coils back and like a vine or a whip coming at you is gonna try to make a slash from your flank. And it fails. It whiffs. Who's next?
I'm at 55, so I'm pretty low on the order, I think.
Oh, I'm at 45. I'm probably going last.
I got 55.
Ira's at 65, yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't understand how the
It's
decisions were
dexterity.
being
We
made.
go in
Gotcha.
order
Right.
of dexterity.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I have 65. So if
Okay.
that's next
Yes, sorry, I
highest,
should clarify that.
it would be me.
Yes. What would you like to do?
I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time, in that I'm going to wait for them to try to hit me, but I am doing this in the air.
Ready at him.
Okay.
I am ready to
Oh,
go.
give him
Oh,
one of
that
the
is a
two.
bold,
The one
bold
and the
strategy.
All right. So the tubed being, it descends suddenly,
Yeah.
almost like a time lapse, and it's much bigger now in front of you. It kind of looks like this horribly malformed meatball with
Okay.
its gaze burning to your soul. It is going to this horrible I don't know how else to say this. This horrible liquid is starts to flood the area below it through the tube. It's just like this sludge-like
Oh,
thing.
Lord.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I would
And-
like to dodge if that's possible.
Well,
But
it's
continue.
it's not near you,
Okay.
but it's kind of getting near you.
All right.
It's like it's pooling onto the ground, and this thing even though its teeth are fused with the tube, it's like biting the tube as it does this.
Okay.
And let's see, who's next?
It's me. So I'm at 60, right? Anyone got higher than 60?
And then we're the 55s.
Okay. So the thing is closer.
Yes, it has gotten a little bit lower, and it is secreting a bizarre or strange fluid onto the pooling into the cavern floor.
Can I try to chainsaw it?
Yeah, you want to rev up the chainsaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some really strange glint in her eye. Go.
Are you gonna roll the chainsaw dance, or are you gonna?
I have two. I got a bone chainsaw, which is 20, and a chainsaw dance, which is 15. So I was just gonna do a regular bone chainsaw.
Okay.
I don't have
regular.
much confidence, but oh, I'm gonna wait. You can't do that in combat, right?
What?
Spend luck.
Bone to
Can you
chainsaw.
spend luck? No, I don't think so. No,
And
you can't.
away.
You
So
can't
close.
do luck on combat, and you can't push on combat.
Dang.
So close. Closest I'll ever get to this bone chainsaw situation.
You know what? Because you got so close, I'll have it so that your next roll you can get a temporary extra. You can get a bonus on your next roll.
Nice.
That's good.
Well, you're
Yeah.
the best.
So as you pull the string, it makes this sound, and you feel this this feeling in your core start to rev up. And the meatball creature starts kind of twitching a little bit at the sound of that thing. And now another fungal mummy being is going to lunge at. Let's see. So it is facing Tony, Paris, Theodore, I believe, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's got the lowest luck?
49.
44.
50. Ooh.
All
That's
right.
me then.
Paris.
Paris, would you like to dodge? It doesn't matter because it critically failed.
Nice.
And just kind of falls flat on its face.
It wouldn't dare.
We get
It's
some silly sound effects.
It starts, yes, and starts flailing. Its limbs start flailing like vines.
Oh no.
Quick tackle it.
It's like
Pretty much, yeah. It goes full tube. All right, so who is next? Is it between Paris and Edward?
Indeed.
I'll have you both roll a d6 off, please.
I got a 6. Oh wait, no, I got the 1. Shit.
You got the 1, I got the 6.
Yep, yeah. We hit enter at the same time. Wow.
Then after that plot twist, it is your turn, Paris.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the highest number got it or the lowest number got it. I'm gonna then try and I might as well try and stab it while Gertie disappeared.
She'll be right back.
Gertie, come back. Okay. You're back. You're swapped. Wait, there we go. I was going to say I'm probably going to try and stab the monster while it's down.
Go for it. You're going to get a bonus.
Okay. What do I do to stab? Just brawl?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you for giving me the bonus because I sure as heck need it.
Oh.
I got an 88 and a 78, so I failed.
You stab right next to its head, narrowly missing it. But
And I'm going to use that to say, next time I'm not going to miss. What are you doing here?
yeah, you're
It
going to
looked like
question
I
it.
didn't fail.
that's some good intimidation.
Yeah.
Been like, I deliberately did this.
It responds by leaking porous ichor.
That's good.
I mean, it pissed itself or not.
Such a conversationalist. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Leaking ichor.
Yeah, everything in this cave pretty much just pisses itself.
Relatable.
All right,
Leave us
Edward.
alone, you big bully.
All right. That's me, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I am just gonna, swing the torch at this, plague droney mushroom layer thing. Combat roll. Brawl. There it is. Shit. Oh, language. Whoop. Yeah. I failed. I missed.
Okay, and it is going to it's going to try to spray you with this stuff. and it
Icker.
succeeds.
Oh.
Oh.
And you start to also feel it around your ankles starting to pool up.
Oh.
Nice.
So let's see what happens.
Oh God.
You smell a pungent aroma of raw onions.
Oh.
And so it hit you on your left arm, and you feel it on your hand. Can you give me a Constitution roll, please?
Success. 42 out of 60.
Okay, so it starts to burn, and you take 2 hit points, but that's all that happens.
Okay. Cool. I say you will devil. Get you for that one.
It just goes. Theodore, is it your turn?
I have 45. Does anybody else have lower than that?
I think it's you.
All right. I don't have a knife, so I will try and just kick one of the mummies. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I guess roll brawl.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 98 versus 25. It is very bad.
Is there
Not
a
a
way
fighter,
that
Teddy.
I can?
Not a fighter.
Is there a way I can support him in this, or?
Yeah, because in retaliation, the mummy failed. So it kind of like you kick, it doesn't connect. It like notices you kicked, and then sort of like moves out of the way.
Even the mummy doesn't see Theodore as a threat.
You're both just having an awkward time fighting each other. But
If I swing my arms like this and you get hit, it's your fault.
Tony, how would you like to help Theo out?
Let's see. I'm also just right there, right?
Yeah, you're like right up there.
Do I go for brawl? Do I? Yeah, let's just go for brawl here. I hope for the best. Well, that's a failure. So what do I need? Yeah, you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's push that. You know?
It's combat.
Oh, you can't push it, right?
You can't push the combat.
All right. So I went and I failed. I was just gonna like help from right there. I don't know. Maybe tackle it, but I don't tackle it.
So what happens is the remaining ones of these mummified fungal creatures, they kind of start. So the one, I'll do it this way. Paris, you notice that the one in front of you that's face planted, it's starting to move as if it's being dragged. However, nothing is dragging it. It's kind of this almost magnetic force that's moving it. Can you give me a spot hidden?
Me? Yes, I can. I'm not gonna say it's good though.
Is it being pulled towards us or away from us?
That depends on where you're standing.
That is a failed.
Ah.
I don't think I've only succeeded like once this whole time. That was a failed sight.
Does anyone else want to take a crack at it?
Yeah.
I got a hard success.
So you notice that all of these beings are being sucked towards the meatball creature.
Okay, so being pulled towards us.
And they their limbs start to kind of twist and extend and bind around, like they kind of like form into its biomass.
Oh.
And it's got these like sinewy tendrils that are hanging off of it. And kind of
Can I
like,
try?
yeah, go ahead. What are you saying?
I was gonna say, can I try and cut at those? Is it still my turn? No, I already moved. I already won.
I think it would be your turn now, but I'm just so all like the forms. There was like the 3, I guess, by now, or 2 that were still surviving, and the ones behind all of you. those have kind of like melded with this thing, a sickly squelching as it like it's now like extending these trembling tendril arms out of itself, and it's like raking the fingers through the stuff that was expelled from its tube, and it's kind of a bit bigger now and more intimidating. Can everyone give me a sanity roll?
Oh, I failed.
Success.
I failed real
Extreme
bad.
success.
Yeah, success.
Yeah, everybody's
Extreme success.
Wow, look at all of you.
So sane.
yeah.
Look at all
I
you,
failed with
everyone
a
except for Alex.
77.
And I got an 84 on my 27. My sanity is not.
Nice. Hi.
Oh, it's I was like, why is there panting? And I was like, did I really fail?
It's up. Yeah, it's
Oh my
game
God.
over now.
Yeah.
All right, so how many people got failed sanities?
Yo.
2 of us.
2. Okay, that is a 5 for Theodore, and that is a 4 for Edward.
Cool.
Rough.
Tony, what are you doing?
All right, so these monsters, I don't know, squelching corpses have combined with the mass. We'll say,
Yeah,
just fully. They're just in it.
they're in it. Yeah, and they're just like like they've essentially turned into tentacles that are hanging off of it.
Oh, like are they able to be moved freely as tentacles?
No, they're all attached to its body.
Okay. I want to try and climb it.
You try and
Okay.
climb it?
I want to try and climb it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to try and climb it, and I'm going to try and attack it from up there. I don't have a good climb. Why did I decide that's what I was going to do? I don't
You
know.
already decided, though.
I've already decided. We're in it now.
You're locked in.
That just makes it so accurate, though. Like we're both aware of our own stats as people, and we ignore them as people. We're like, yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that. And you're like, can you? And it's like, we'll find out.
Well, this can only get so much worse if I push it, right? So that's not
Yes.
true.
It'd be considerably worse.
It could get a lot worse than that. So I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
it
take this
could.
failure. I don't need to just die like that.
Okay.
Die
There are other
by
ways to
fall.
die.
Just by
Yeah,
fall.
but I don't. That would have been ugly. I could see it.
Tony,
A million ways to die in the Dreaming Village.
so you failed the climb, right?
I failed the climb.
Okay. All right. So you kind of like start to try to get like a foothold on it. You're like, it's this big like epic like, yes, I'm gonna do this, and you're like running to it, and you get to it, and then it just kind of zooms out. And you're like, and it's just watching you furiously with its tentacles like flowing.
I've got a lot of skills. This one is not it.
And all of the tentacles just kind of gently caress you and help you up.
Oh no!
So nice. This
As
is
you
not going to end bad.
you start to what feels like sink into the form.
Oh
No,
no!
Tony.
Can you give me a strength resistance with disadvantage?
Yeah.
How do I do?
Oh
Let's
no,
see.
no.
All right. So with disadvantage, how do I do that again? I click the bonus penalty thing.
Yeah, that's right. It's penalty.
You
What is that?
succeeded, though.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a 5, so you rolled a 55 versus 55.
You got a 55.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
I regret to inform you that this being, the fertilizer of spores, has it's gone extreme success.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
and you feel that extreme success as this throbbing pain shoots through you for
Been
a
there.
very lucky 1 point of damage.
Right.
Invincible.
Oh.
However, your hands are now fully submerged into this thing, and it feels worse than you can imagine.
It feels icky.
Where are my hit points on this sheet?
There's
there.
a lot of texture here.
Oh God.
Only 1 point of damage.
If I think feel it, so
Yeah.
should you.
What? All right, you know what? Just give it to me. The texture. Are we talking like, if you stick your hand in a watermelon, or
I'm trying to find the perfect way to describe it. It's like
Do we need to?
Yeah.
I have such a specific thing in mind. Okay, it's like if you hacked up soap, like bars of soap, and then just covered that in marshmallow mush.
Yeah.
And there's just
kind of
layers of that type of shit floating around in there. The occasional cheese globule.
Yeah, kind of gritty, but it's also soft.
Yeah, it's soft and solid, but the solidity is you're not really sure, and it's driving you crazy because you're not quite sure what you're grabbing onto.
Like a pudding when they put stuff in it.
Yeah,
a crunchy pudding.
Ooh, that's
yeah. That's brains.
Peeled grapes.
No.
God.
You're forced to touch brains right now.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so you all have been watching this.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
Just watch it.
Yeah. If you have a blanket, now would be the time to. All right.
Why blanket?
Just to cover yourself and stuff a little bit of immersion. Who's okay? Yes, Paris. Thank you so much for sharing the text order. Ira, you are next.
Yes.
As you're just kind of you just don't know what's going on. The scene is disconcerting, to say the least.
Yeah. Is Tony meshing with this thing, or can he still be saved? Through jumping.
I don't know.
I think
and
I'd like to know the
grabbing
answer
his
to this
foot,
as well.
potentially to pull him back down.
I mean, I don't know what the physiological makeup is of this thing, and to what degree he's gone or not. But
Tony, my dear boy, I'll save you.
Well,
Yeah, okay, that would be pretty good.
I do know how to fight, so I
Yeah.
could try to fight it. So maybe we do that.
I would give her a rifle.
I wish
Do
I
we
had
still have
guns.
those
I'm very
guys
good at
out there?
guns. Extreme success. I do good fight. I do best fight around. The Iron Fist title was well given.
oh, you did. All right. So what do you?
I
what
punched
do you-
real hard.
Okay. Where are you punching it?
Solid question.
I mean, it's kind of spherical, right? But
Yeah. I want to try
side, front,
its
back.
eyes. Can I punch it in the eye?
It's a little too high up, so you're
Okay.
kind of mainly getting a tube side from the back, front.
Okay.
Side.
The
Can I
back.
try to punch really hard? I guess where the tube is / hopefully kind of where Tony is there to try to shake him loose through punching.
Yes.
Shake him loose by punching.
Yeah, like trees and apples, they fall when you hit it real good.
Okay.
What is this, Animal Crossing?
Yes.
I was gonna say that.
Just going up with your net,
Just,
The
yeah, just come-
crossover.
Just shake me out the tree, please.
Doing it. But I got an extreme success, so
I was gonna make an Animal Crossing, but I wasn't sure.
it's worth it.
Yes, Animal Crossing is a good joke to make. I love when we're in non-combat that Theodore is like, I want to touch it, but as soon as we're in combat, it's like I don't
Run
want to be anywhere
away!
near that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Did you hear that? The battle music started. I gotta go.
Yeah. Did you hear the drums?
Once those staccato strings started up, we all got real worried. Got
For
it out
those
of here
of
as
you who
quickly
are
as we
not
can.
in our Discord group chat, I found a meme that says it's all about the texture, and I said that's Mo while describing the.
Yeah. It's about the
She's
Wait,
even
wait,
got the
put it back up.
little.
Ben
Yeah,
Wyatt.
put it close. There you go.
It's all about the texture.
Oh yeah. Mo creating this campaign is like, would a depressed person make this? With the mushrooms and the flesh tubes.
The old
That's
flesh
fine.
tubes texture. Interestingly enough, Ben Wyatt is also all about calzones. So
Yeah.
Yes.
So we
Right.
are
That
Ben
is
Wyatt.
true.
All right, so you got extreme success on the attack, right?
I did good punch.
Okay. Can you roll for damage?
Sure. What do I roll for damage?
Go to your combat tab.
Combat tab. Okay. Which one?
You're
I have a 1d4 damage bonus. Is that
right. Shit, I didn't.
So
look at
I
it.
think that's 2d4, right?
Yeah. No. It's 1d3 plus.
Oh, right.
Unarmed is 1d3, and then it's 1d4
Plus your damage bonus. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so 1d3, 1d4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I did it wrong.
Okay, so there you go.
It's close.
Roll slash.
I did it. Okay, 3 and then 2.
So
Oh,
five.
nice. That's pretty good. So yeah, you
I don't have
strike it with your iron fist into that nebulous zone, and it makes this like high pitched like shriek, sudden shriek, and then yeah, and Tony kind of like splotches out of it,
Yeah.
Oh,
and Tony and this thing just kind of like hovers off into the darkness. This
Oh my god, did I win?
tentacles writhing. You did. You won the encounter. However,
Woo!
you're both still in the puddle of its secretion.
No.
Good.
Can I get a
Love that.
Constitution saving throw
Yep.
from both of you?
Ooh, extreme success. And Tony got a critical success.
oh, mama.
A
We
one
got
and
a
one
2
and
and
a
a
two.
1. Yeah.
It is the
All
one and
right.
the 2.
That's pretty rad. So you each just take a paltry 2 hit points
Oh,
as
something.
your skin burns, but you know it could be way worse.
Poultry or
Okay, don't
poultry?
touch
Is there
this.
chickens
It hurts.
involved?
Poultry hit points.
Okay. I thought we were going to get superpowers. I got excited.
No, it's
Really
never.
excited
You
for
don't want them. You don't want the superpowers.
not
You're gonna
that
end up
Too severe.
with a book for a face or
Or
an
an
ant
ant.
for a face.
Or maybe a
A
mushroom
scorpion
for a
tail
face.
for a face.
Yeah.
We were
I
so
mean-
excited that we thought you were going to have a mushroom for a face.
It was gonna happen for people listening. In our last campaign, my character's face was transformed twice from into an ant and a book, and when the mushroom was in my face, it was very, very frightening. That would be mushroom face.
Oh.
Oh no,
No, no.
Mo's got an idea.
No such gifts.
There's a theme.
Not today.
Not today. Just unsettling whispers and bright colors.
Nice.
You know, the usual.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all quiet now.
Let's run back to the
Ooh.
thing, to the rotating.
All right.
Yeah, let's get out of
Do we
here.
have
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
mushrooms,
Yeah.
though?
I think we got
We
one
have
each.
6.
We
Okay,
each
I
got
just
one.
wanted to clarify before we
Let's
go.
just.
Do you all have your
Not the
numbers?
food.
Just
Yeah,
okay,
I wrote them
good.
down.
I had a
Okay.
13. I didn't try mine though.
Yeah, we'll
Mine was yellow and glowing.
we'll bring it up.
Yeah, I wrote down
later.
what everyone's was. I just didn't get what Tony's color was.
Oh no.
Mine was. Oh, I have it on notes. Hang on. Spherical mushroom, spotted pink and yellow. It smells like carrion.
Okay.
So it smells
Pink and
kind of like
yellow.
my breath right now. So that's cool.
Yeah, basically. Indistinguishable.
I did get spherical, but then
Pretty
I
close.
couldn't figure out how to spell it.
Yeah, spotted pink and yellow.
Did you ate Edwards, right?
I ate. Yes, right. He had the first one.
Yeah, I had the first one.
So Edward, do you have a mushroom currently?
I do not.
Hey,
Should I roll
hey.
again before we go?
Do you want one?
Yeah, we should probably.
You
harvest
run back.
if we can.
Real quick.
All right, so roll a d30.
Working on it. There we go. 16.
16. You find a wide-capped mushroom.
Normal.
It's got a tortoiseshell color and smells like cat pee.
Oh, no.
Too real.
This is the worst jelly bean game.
Don't want to eat these.
Not gonna
Learn
eat that
more
one.
about them.
All right. So you all have decided to return to the platform, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
run back.
Okay. After like a minute or two, I feel like an agonizing eternity, knowing that thing has just kind of scuttled off and is in the darkness, probably furiously watching you. The sudden lurching of the platform startles you as it starts to move on this, or what feels like gliding almost on this track, taking you to a stopping point where it locks in place. And then the revolving. Who has the highest luck?
I
49.
have a 44.
I have a 44.
61.
Oof.
Can you roll luck, please?
Sure can.
All of us?
Failure.
No, just Edward.
Okay.
Can I push this one?
I don't think you can push luck rolls.
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
You look around and feel that you're somewhere kind of unfamiliar. However, Tony, this looks a little familiar.
Oh, no.
You're in the dilapidated subway bathroom
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
with the faint glow of orange light through a stone grate. And the sound almost like laughter in the distance.
Oh, no.
Let's not stop here. If we can keep going, I'm just gonna say let's keep going.
I could honestly use a break myself, Tony. Why don't we take a break here, Tony?
I mean, I gotta hit the head really quick, but yeah, I'll catch up.
Okay.
Needles,
Okay,
drop
well,
coffee.
yeah, right before the whatever is going to happen to Tony, we're going to take a brief break so we can use the facilities. And then we'll be right back. So stay tuned. It's not going anywhere.
Same Ghoul time, same Ghoul channel.
Yeah, same here. Don't
when
log
are we
off.
going back?
Oh yeah, how long?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Hello.
Wow.
You're back.
Did it. We're back.
We're back.
You're back. Most of us. Thank you all for waiting. So nice. Cool.
We have the nice watchers ever.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you all for staying as we all took. Maybe you were taking a potty break too. I don't know if you take us with you in your potty breaks.
I would.
It means a lot, though.
Who knows? They could still be on their potty break. Push harder.
Don't push harder. Don't just let it come out naturally.
Push harder.
I beg you.
Oh no.
You're muted.
It causes a lot of complications.
I don't want to tear anything.
All right. Let's get
Alex, you're
started.
still
Let's jump
muted.
back in.
Doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was muted. Whoops.
We got you.
All right, everyone. You're in it now.
Oh, no.
I love it when it starts that way. It seems really encouraging.
Classic.
So you know what this is. You know where you are. You just hear the faint sounds of chains clanking, suspended from the ceiling, and the ambiance of a grimy subway bathroom. You can hear flies, not just
They're
the
not my
ones-
flies. Okay.
Yeah,
The other flies.
other flies, but they are drawn to you. So, the more you talk, more flies will show up at this point.
I can't communicate with these flies, can I?
Oh gosh.
No.
Huh.
Can I
However,
Can I natural world to see if I can identify them? Like species?
They're
Yeah.
flies.
They're weird flies.
Is that a yes?
yeah, go for it.
Okay. I failed.
They're weird flies.
Yeah.
They're flies attracted to my poop mouth.
Yeah, yeah. These
Solves
are
the case.
these are flies. Your flies, but they're just
Based
a
on
little
a true
off.
story.
Some Jeff Goldblum flies.
So have you decided to wait on the platform?
Yeah.
I
he's-
don't- Yeah, I don't think I want to go in there.
It seems, yeah.
I'm not really feeling up to it.
It's
I'm
fair.
good.
It does seem rather unpleasant.
You seem very familiar with this, Tony. I almost called you Paris, Tony.
Well, I may or may not have seen it in a hallucination. It might have been real. At this point, I don't know, but I don't want to go in there because the last time I saw it, I puked in here. It's still there, I think.
What did you
It's still there.
What did you
It's still
see
there.
in it?
Well, you could see it's kind of gross. And then there was probably the most horrific looking person I've ever seen. So much so that it warped my view of humans, and I vomited all over the floor. So,
Ben. Yeah.
Can I get the spot hidden
you bet.
All
from
of us or
everyone, please?
Fail.
Failure.
Mamacita.
Failure.
Success.
None of us see it. Oh,
Gertie's the
Gertie,
only one who
thank
succeeded.
goodness.
I saw something.
Oh, yeah, I failed.
gonna push
I'm the
it.
only one. I don't know if we should trust
I
me,
pushed
but-
it and got a hard success.
Okay. So,
I don't know if we should, I don't know if we want to see it or not, but I've seen it now.
Gertie, you are kind of nodding, after Tony has relayed this description to you. And then as your eyes wander, you see a silhouette in between the stalls of the open bathroom stalls in the distance, there is a figure huddled in between them. Paris, you see this figure as well. And you also see, as the faint orange light envelops its form, kind of gnarled flesh.
Okay.
Are you all seeing that fella at the end of the bathroom there?
I told you, I've already seen it. I don't need to go in there. Please don't go in there.
He could need
Please
help.
I'm gonna trust the vomit reaction that happened previously.
That is a
Say
fair
I'm gonna
point.
stay here.
Well, I'm good. I mean, we've all been touching things and getting a little weird ourselves. So, like, what if it was just another person who touched the wrong mushroom, ate the wrong mushroom? We got stinky face with the flies. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
Okay. All right. Suit yourselves.
I'm not
staying on
saying
the
we
platform.
it up. I'm not gonna run into his open arms.
Tell you what, Tony, if you're gonna stay here, lend me your knife.
I'm not gonna stay here and not have a knife. Sorry, the flies and the vomit. It's hard to speak.
It's a little much.
I'm really overwhelmed right now.
That's very true.
Just start naming. How about name Reds?
All right. Red,
Tomato sauce.
tomato, pepperoni.
I don't want to like.
I'm gonna grab my knife and put it kind of like I'm gonna do like I only have a paintbrush with me, so I'm gonna do like the assassin's thing where I have it kind of like here, so if I'm walking, you can't really see it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna approach it, so it doesn't look like I'm armed, but I am secretly. So if I need to, I can do an uppercut.
I'll walk behind Paris like with the chainsaw, but it's down.
I'm holding a chainsaw. It's really hidden. You can't see it.
No, just directly behind Paris.
Dragging behind you so the teeth grind on the floor intimidatingly.
Pyramid head.
Ooh, pyramid dirty. Well, you are going to get a new head, so you could get a pyramid. We don't know.
Well, yeah, it could be anything.
I would like to walk alongside Paris, holding the torch aloft to, illuminate our path forward.
Okay.
So you're going to approach the creepy guy with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't let you go unescorted, my dear.
I appreciate it, but I can't handle myself. And then I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hello, we heard there's someone in here. Do you need any help?" And I'm gonna try and put as much of a polite, nice, seductive lilt in my voice as I possibly can to make it seem like we are not threats, even though half of us, if all of us, are carrying weapons.
When you look up to address the huddled figure, you notice that it's gone.
Oh, good.
No.
That's on the platform with us.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Is like, oh, it's just here. It's here now.
It's
Wait, how
coming
did we
for you
lose sight of it?
specifically.
We were looking at it the whole time, weren't we?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you might have looked away at some point.
Right? Does that matter? Does it
Blink
matter
your
if you're
eyes,
looking at it the whole
perhaps.
time?
It's kind of dark in here. It's hard to tell. Maybe you're just looking at a pile of rags, which is exactly what is in the space where that person used to be.
I'm holding the knife like this now. I'm like, oh no, I still
there-
have my shield.
Yeah.
Is there a door in here that looks like it would exit out of the bathroom?
Give me a spot hit.
That is an extreme success. 3 versus
Ooh.
55.
You notice on the
That is good.
other end of the area, there appears to be a what looks like almost like a furnace door in the wall.
Okay.
Like a heavy iron door with slits in the top part.
I'll just nudge Gertie like, "Hey, Gertie, I'm gonna go check on something. 1 second." And I'll walk up to the door.
Okay, so the door handle does turn, and indeed can be opened.
I found an exit. It looks like it's the door. It leads somewhere.
Something comes sprinting to your
Oh, the
side,
sound.
and you instantly turn to meet eyes with the terrible man who is going to try to surprise choke you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Surprise strangling.
Oh gosh.
Would you
Did I
like
try to dodge?
Yeah.
I got a 16 success.
All right. You duck under his grasping, gnarled hands, and this he's just kind of standing in front of you, looking at you with this contorted, extremely wide grin.
Like, hey, Tony, does this look like the guy you saw, or is this a different one?
Is this the guy you saw?
Okay.
What's this one? Is this the girl?
Well, hey, friend, how you doing?
He doesn't say anything, but he just starts breathing really hard.
That's good.
Maybe that's just how he says hello, a little grab.
He kind of does this weird, like, little shimmy back as he then does a little hop into a roundhouse kick.
All right.
I try and dodge him again.
Yeah. He's having a martial arts fight.
Oh, 31 out of 22.
You're in luck because he failed pretty bad and flips back. And then kind of like stumbles into this crab crawl. And it's just like looking at you and then looking at Tony. And he starts scuttling towards Tony.
I want to run to meet him now.
Okay.
No. Knife pulled. I see that if Theodore has it to fight, like Teddy seems to be my catalyst in these so far. Is like, all right, well, if he could do it, I could do it. I could do it. So
she's willing to do it.
I wanna charge, and I think I want to pounce with my knife on this, if I can.
Go for it.
What do I want to call that?
Would you like to use your cooking skill?
You bet I do. This comes in handy in kitchens, by the way. I swear it.
What's happened?
Ooh.
Not
Yikes.
this kitchen.
Not this kitchen.
Oh.
What'd you get?
That's it. I'm coming for you. I got an 81 out of 65.
All right. So he got a success. So what happens is you pounce for that strike, and he slides.
Whoa, cool.
Does like a slide tackle.
That's fucking sweet. Whoa.
And kicks your foot, and you go tumbling forward. And then he he's gonna try to grab onto you.
Oh, great. That's good. Do I dodge? He's grabbing onto me now.
He's grabbing onto you now. You can dodge.
Oh yeah. Let's try to dodge. Let's try to dodge his grab. Let's see what happens. No, it's a failure too. Boo.
Okay. Well, he also failed, so he's just kind of like trying to grab onto you, but you're like, it's just nothing's connecting. It's kind of awkward. All right, who's next?
Just slapping each other.
For my own sanity, can you please make that noise again? It made me very happy.
I don't even want to fight this guy. Do we see that's? Do we notice that that's where he went? I guess.
Yeah, he's just kind of like he just is like now at this point he's gone back into his like crab pose, and he says, "Unmove yourself from my bathroom."
Right away, sir. Right
We're
away.
trying. We're trying
If you
over
could just
here.
step to the side, we will evacuate the premises.
This is my throne room, and I have many thrones.
I see. I see. Okay. That lovely. I love what you did with the
They're
plate.
all full, so you must leave. There's no room for your contributions.
Oh,
Okay.
Who's telling us we can't sit here?
Can you point us to the nearest exit, or
No,
no? Okay.
you must think
Wanna-
for yourself, you creature.
Doubt.
so you must stink for yourself.
Tony stinks for all of us.
I will stink, and you will think.
Let me try and breathe in his vicinity.
Use your breath weapon.
Be
Things
like,
you're not allowed to say during COVID anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, right? It's 1929, baby. We only got completely different problems now.
Yeah, it's a different Blake.
So you're breathing your rancid, fly
Yeah,
attracting breath.
I want to be like, I'll stink for myself. I'll stink for all of this, for all of us, for all of mankind.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
He gets
Can
a
I,
full. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Is that? Am I trying to intimidate? Are we trying to out stink each other?
Yes. Yes. I would go for intimidate, but you're gonna get an advantage or a bonus.
I'm reminded of Bilbo versus Gollum with the riddles, but
But with
But with
stank.
Whoa.
Dang.
Oh,
All right. So,
What'd you get?
oh, but then I rolled a 2,
So
which
28
makes that a
versus
hard
50.
success,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, or is that regular?
I think so. Oh, I don't know.
no,
What's
it's a
your
regular.
No,
intimidate?
25 would be
Almost
hard.
hard.
Regular success. 28, baby.
You give him a full you shower him. You stink.
There's room for you in his throne room. We got a new king here.
His eyes bulge open in disbelief, and you see his weird Freddy Krueger-esque lips trembling, and he gets down on one knee and he says, "My liege," and bows his head.
Stand up over him, and I take my knife and I kind of try to sheath it somewhere, but I've got nowhere to actually put it, so I just like tap him. I tap him on the shoulder with my knife. And I say, "Good, rise, my knight. You're in company of royalty now."
He's just kind of standing awkwardly, like he's got like a chimpanzee gait. You know, he's like kind of like hunched over, and like his knees are like bent. You know what I mean? He's kind of awkwardly like, oh. And he's like, "My liege, I must give you an offering of my fullest throne." And he grabs you by the wrist and starts tugging you towards the toilets on the other end of the subway.
oh
bathroom.
no.
Bye,
Fullest
Tony.
throne.
Bye, Tony.
I think this is good for once.
Okay.
All right.
I've
if you
seen
say
more-
so.
Oh no.
All right, so I kind of I want to follow him there, I guess, to what he's showing me.
He uncovers the toilet bowl.
And it's flowers and a lovely meadow, and everyone's happy. And
Roll sanity, please.
Oh,
Boo.
no.
This is going to be a good one.
No, not sanity,
Ah,
not sanity.
success.
Constitution. Constitution.
All right, well, I succeeded my sanity roll. Just
Good,
saying.
good. You're fine. You're fine.
Great.
Mentally,
Constitution,
you're fine.
succeed.
Okay. You do not vomit.
Good.
I cannot describe what you see. It might be way too much, so I'll
God.
spare you all.
Thank you.
It's gonna
Merciful God.
be way too much.
I'm like,
You leave a changed person, though. You turn away a changed person.
thank you for
Being a
your
friend.
gift and your kindness. I decree that you will never show anybody this again.
It is
Ever?
our secret.
This is for you and me. What do we what do we call you, my knight?
Me?
Yes, your name.
Stink Fleek. The Fleek is stink.
Yeah.
Good.
Great. Sir Stinkfleek, can you show us the way out?
He's quiet for a second, and then he farts. And then he makes that noise.
That's good.
Relatable.
My lord, this is your kingdom. You must stay and contribute to the stink. It is of utmost importance. We must sway the laws of this domain, lest they fall to the highfalutin surface dwellers.
Highfalutin. Hey, Stigfleet.
Back you! Away from my liege.
Yes, I'm just like another. I'm a friend of your liege. And may I just say,
I have known this king for over generations. You know these subjects, my liege. He doesn't know you. He's not saying anything. Away.
oh, you're muted. That's why you're
He's
muted.
speechless.
You gotta. That's why. There it is.
That explains it. Sorry, it was all caught in my throat. This entire time I've had something stuck in my throat. Thank you. Good. There we go. They are with me. They are my knights as well. Please treat them as you would treat me. Answer them any questions, except don't show them anything you've shown me. Those are royal secrets.
Of course, my liege, of course.
Well, I just wanted to say that, I got word that there's some real good stink outside that we could go, rally up to bring
Reconnaissance.
back to you.
Yes.
But we gotta leave to get it.
Oh.
We gotta venture outside. And we are willing to make that sacrifice. We're willing to put ourselves in that position on the outside, away from the glorious space that you got here.
The glory of the kingdom, you will bring more stink. It is.
But the liege, Tony, has to come with us to escort us. Is actually part of the deal,
No, my liege! And he hangs onto his arm.
How else is
You
going
may
to make
come.
sure we find the correct stink for your kingdom?
No, that's true. He is the most discerning. I've known him for over thousands of years.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna
Our
lean into.
souls were crafted together in the womb.
Tony
Yeah,
didn't
you
tell
can
us.
tell. Oh, you can tell by the flies. It's a family.
Yes.
It's a family
Kind of
thing.
like lean into Ira. Like, why are we like humoring this thing? Why
We
don't
live
we
in reflections of each other.
This is a solid question.
Well,
I just want to leave, though.
So let's.
so Stinkfleet, sir, good night. Tell us, how do we get to the surface so that we could
Find
find
more stink.
a good surface stink for you
Oh.
to bring back to my kingdom?
Well, that door, it leads up to the surface.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Oh, well.
who knew? The only door out of here leads to the surface.
Yes, well, it's one of many. You would know if you were a favorite, like me.
No, I'm not a
Right.
favorite.
You're not. That's why
Good.
you don't know.
No,
And you're not even
Can-
stinky.
no, I shower too
That's true.
regularly for that.
That's true.
You're a
No.
low-level stink.
Don't Stink Fleet, don't let them bring down your stink. Your
I can
stink
barely hear
is-
the words. They fall like wet rain on the ground.
Spectacular. Don't worry about them. You are the highest stink next to me.
Well, I am fleekest of stink. I know this.
That-
You named me, my liege,
That's what I've heard.
in the
That's what I've
furnaces
heard.
of Makala.
It's why I came to you for help. It's why I came to you.
Over 10 million generations of our lineage.
A lot of generations. A lot of generations. You and me,
Oh,
we're brothers.
yeah.
We're like this.
No, we're more than that, my liege.
I'm gonna open
like
the door.
I'm confused.
Are you-
If he's your liege, how are you equal?
We're not.
You're
How
saying that
dare
you're
you?
equal.
Less stinky.
I
You're least stinky. It was him first. Now it's you.
like.
I am
I
an
like.
undercover stink, I will have you know.
I like
I
Spain.
stay
Spain.
clean so I can find the other stinks because I don't want my stink to think I don't want to think that your stink could be not as good. But I'm just smelling my own.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this stink fleet.
So you're saying
When we get back up to the surface, you're gonna get one of these.
No, my liege, please.
Not you, not you, stink
stinky.
fleet.
No,
Not
but I
you.
am
Don't worry.
merciful. I'm good.
What-
I'm good, though. I
These
am
light,
good.
these light
Moral.
stinks. They're gonna
I
get.
am moral.
These light stinks are gonna get this. Don't worry, you're
No,
good.
my liege, spare them. Take me instead. I will be the martyr. I will
Would
be
you
the
like to come up-
messiah to the least stinky?
Do you want to come up with us to the surface to collect the proper stinks?
No, I am
Okay.
unworthy. Of such a
Okay.
task. I must
If
fill
you-
the thrones for your return.
Okay.
my liege.
Then your
You
task
have to return. This
until we
game.
return is to fill these thrones with the stink of stinks.
Fleekest of stink, my liege. In your name. Huzzah for the king!
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Yes, huzzah.
I bid you
Huzzahs all
adieu,
around.
good stink.
He bows to the point where you think his head's going to go through the floor, but it doesn't.
I'm gonna go through the door.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
After you, my party.
Your entourage.
I'm just gonna straight up like hoof it down this fucking.
Yeah.
Oh
go.
boy, yeah. So I
You
follow.
better visit him.
He's gonna he's gonna get a
We'll
Christmas
wait
card
for
and a
you.
Stromboli. He's gonna get both. It's gonna be a rotten Stromboli though.
Yeah.
Because he
right.
likes that.
Oh,
It's for him. It's his favorite.
With rotten eggs.
The heavy iron furnace door closes behind you,
Okay.
and you were
So
met
what-
before steps, stone steps. These ones though are a little bit more like cyclopean, so they're like revolving upwards.
Nice.
I just want to get out. Like I'm
Yeah, let's
panicking
do it.
so bad right now.
That's-
Yeah, give me a sandy roll because you've dealt with a lot of claustrophobia.
I've run out of blues.
Whoop, that's a failure.
Failure.
Oh dang it! I failed you.
You take 6 points of standing damage.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
I am now
no.
temporarily insane.
Yeah, do you have a
Wow.
list of the 10 things, the 10 ailments?
can
No, I
get
think
it.
that's only in the keeper's handbook that I don't have.
I can
Okay.
get it.
Mine's downstairs.
I know mine's around here. All right, Alvin was going to save us.
Yeah.
I was like halfway, like, oh no, I don't have my list of temporary insanity. I know it's going to come up at some point.
Yeah. Not to mention that like I'm actually dangerously close to indefinitely insane. I'm at 17
How high is
sanity
your
level.
sanity level?
My sanity level started out pretty low.
It's chipped away in the savannas.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you roll?
I gotta roll a d10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
A 3.
A red mist descends on the investigator and they explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence. Destruction is directed at their surroundings, allies, and foes for 1d10 rounds.
Edward, you turn to your comrades with a peculiar smile on your face.
Oh.
You
Get me
fools
outta
kept
here.
me locked down here too much talking about stink and stat. And... Why would you do this to us? And I'm just going to start swinging with the friggin' the torch at them.
All right.
Ira, contain him. Put him in a lock or something.
Yeah, Ira, go. I'll.
Yeah, Ira, do it.
It's time
Kung
for
fu.
I have locked
PvP.
I rolled a 24 out of 47 on Brawl.
Fuck, now you, shoot, now you finally start rolling
36
well.
versus 61 on Aritsu.
So what are your success levels?
We both had a regular success.
Both
Yeah.
regular? Okay. So you're just kind of like you're like toe to toe. You know, somebody throws a punch, somebody dodges, somebody tries to get a leg sweep, somebody hops up, all right? So that's what's happening right now. You all are witnessing this martial arts melee in front of you on these steps.
We're just watching it happen.
Good luck, Ira. Go, Ira.
Just swinging the torch around and throwing my fist when I'm...
If no one is going to do anything, we'll do round 2.
Okay. Sure.
We're just watching. Yeah, we're
Ooh,
not getting involved.
extreme success. 8 versus 60.
Oh.
Oh,
Also an extreme success.
That is bonkers.
Okay, so you each get a hit in.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
I'm hitting with my torch, though, so, like, I don't know what to roll for that.
I would just do like a D4. Unarmed is D3, right? So just
Yeah.
just do it a D4.
I got a 4.
How many rounds of madness?
Oh, yeah. Mo, do you want to roll that?
Yes.
I got a 3.
All right, so I take 3 points and you take 4, so I'm down to 6 HP. Cool.
You're in luck because I rolled a 1.
Oh,
So after that, you kind of like get a grip of your senses.
oh,
You slap
Ira,
yourself
I'm
into
sorry.
reality.
my apologies, dear friend. Let's just a little too much time underground. I need the sky above me. Let's go. Just gonna book it towards the surface.
All
Okay.
right, let's get him out of here.
Let's get what?
I just said, let's get him out of here.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
you all now make your way up these steps until the light, the gray, misty light of the dreaming village welcomes you.
It's not that bright. It's not that bright out.
Yeah, I was expecting more, but it's
Yeah.
pretty dingy.
You know what? It's fresher air than we were experiencing, and I'm just kind of like really breathe it in.
I'm gonna
That's
pat
true.
his back while he's breathing. I'm just
I
gonna
take a
run some
big-
circles on his back.
I take a deep breath and I exhale as well, like just filling our immediate air with the stink.
So I have
no.
a question. When he does that, does he accidentally
heat.
inhale a fly?
Tony,
You're like,
add a skill.
Oh, a skill? Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
Scion of the Stink Kingdom.
That's great.
What's
With a
the
20%.
dang, that's a good skill.
when am I gonna utilize that? I wonder. Can't wait to find out. I still have perfect Stromboli down there.
Yeah. Got a lot going on.
It's like a weird internet show. It's like an Adult Swim show.
Yeah. Perfect Stromboli.
Scion of the Stink Kingdom. It's
That's just
Tim and
Adventure
Eric's
Time.
new
Yeah.
newest thing.
But like done in the style of Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Aku, God bless you.
Or might. What are you all gonna do?
I will
Let's
be
go
right
turn
back.
in our
Actually, I've got to go
mushrooms.
grab a charger. Sorry.
Yeah.
Throw
Really?
me in with you. I go along with all of you.
Excellent.
All right. All right.
Can I first aid myself?
Yes.
Nice.
I'll help.
Dang. All right, I failed.
I'd actually like to assist as well because it's my fault.
You were in your
Okay.
right state
Well,
of
other
mind.
people will do a good job.
I rolled
I
a
got-
69 on my first aid. Does that help?
Nice.
Ah, nice.
I got a hard success.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
big fail.
what is the first aid? It's just like +1, right?
Yeah. It's basically to stabilize and restore a hit point or two.
Okay. What kind of success did you get?
I got a hard success.
Okay. Let's say it's just 2.
Nice.
Why not?
Excellent. I'm
Is
back at
anyone else?
9.
Is anyone else hurt that I can?
I think Edward did.
I'm not doing great, if I'm being honest.
Oh no, I didn't do it.
I'll try and. Did we try and give you any health points back?
Mm-mm.
I'll try and help you.
Ooh, I got a critical success.
Thank you, Ira. Thank you,
Ooh,
Paris.
and Albert got a success.
I got a hard success.
All right, so you're going to recover a +3 with all this assistance.
Cool. That basically just negates the punch I took from Ira.
Yeah. Good job. All right, I hope you guys are done. You know,
You all patch
infighting.
things up.
Yeah.
Ah! Mo, roll.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we got to eat these mushrooms, right? That's
Well, wait,
then
we gotta
We
go.
gotta go
to
find the
We gotta
people.
go to the
We got-
philosopher.
That's
Newer, old.
It was implied. There were steps in between. There were.
I got you. I got you.
Vinny, you're in
Yeah.
a tilt.
I'm a what?
You're
Your
Dutch
room is tilted
angle.
around you.
Yeah, things are getting real.
It's very dramatic
crazy.
over there.
Was Orson Welles your
Oh my God.
cinematographer?
How did
Am I
your house
tilted?
tilt?
It's
Are
like
you okay?
the whole room is at like a.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hasn't
Are the walls closing in?
Maybe it's always been like that. We just didn't know.
We just
I
were-
No, now it's
I
now
didn't
it's
move anything.
You know what it is? It actually, yeah, it is all weird. It's probably like, is that your staircase on the?
Oh yeah, that's a staircase.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
the way that's
That's
interacting with the other
Okay.
wall.
Good call, everybody.
We figured it out.
That's all good.
I live in a Tim Burton nightmare.
Good.
Or his dreams.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just his house.
Yeah.
Probably all just like weird angles.
That seems right.
Yeah.
He did not
All
want
right
90-degree angles in his film, so
I just
So
drank
we're
way
going
more
to-
coffee than I intended to tonight.
What?
All right, so we're gonna go find the new philosopher and everything.
And
Yeah.
Software, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Or the-
remember where they live, or where the new philosopher lives. So you are able to get to the door unperturbed. Horizon.
Mr. Sothagua, Mr. New Philosopher, we've returned with those mushrooms you requested.
Oh, it's the mushroom munchers. Ah, yes, I believe
yes.
they've returned. Well, let them in. Why me? It's your hovel. Please enter.
Does the new philosopher even have arms? I'm just gonna open the door.
He it looks like a diver suit, but he hasn't moved at all. So you're really not sure how much mobility he has over his body, or if he's just in this state where he's like so perfectly still. But it looks like a rime encrusted diver suit that's like completely like copper green and
I'm kind of
blue.
reminded of the ghost in the suit from Hellboy 2 with the German accent.
I did not see Hellboy 2. Yeah, you know
His name
what?
is Klaus.
Very, very Mignola-esque like outfit, like
Mhm.
body. The body's very Mignola design-esque. That's Mike Mignola, for those who don't know. All right.
Wait, why are we rolling archaeology?
I did because I was gonna But they already explained what he looks like.
Gotcha. Okay, well, bag full of mushrooms.
I hope it wasn't any trouble for you.
A
We
little?
learned that we are among royalty.
Is that so?
That's true. And there was an evil meatball.
There was an evil meatball.
Oh,
Did
Yeah,
ya?
meatball was a problem.
Did you squeeze it between your teeth until it gusts juice?
No, it was a
Nope,
bit bigger than
Not
that.
exactly.
It was
It was
very
a
large.
really big meatball.
Probably would have died if we tried to bite it.
Not quite the
Crunchy
kind of
mark.
meatball you can just squeeze into your mouth.
Well, that sounds stupid.
But
We
you know, I am
Agreed.
now the scion of the Stink Kingdom, so you know,
It's you?
You couldn't tell?
in the flesh.
That's what that is.
Okay, so the flies.
He's got flies in your house.
Yeah, if you could do anything about these, they'll follow me out, I promise. But if you could just, if you have anything or you know anything that could stop them from following me ever, that would be great.
You wish to deprive them of their purpose. Aren't you a just king?
Unless you count their purpose as being fruitless, and I would be freeing them to give them more purpose.
Well, you're right. They're probably not fruit flies. They are fruitless.
You know what? I thought about it. I'm like, no, it's too much of low-hanging fruit.
There is no
Everyone
low-hanging
needs
fruit.
to-
We talked about how they're not fruit flies.
What is happening, Soph?
Yeah. Everyone needs to roll a d20.
I don't know. Just let them mumble until they eat the mushrooms.
I'd like to not eat mine. It smells like sweat.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that so?
You know what? Our liege, scion of the Stink Kingdom, Mr. Stromboli, why don't you be the royal taste tester as well?
Oh, I have no
Last
problem
time I
eating
ate 'em-
mushrooms.
The last time I ate a mushroom here, it caused this stink breath, okay? And I haven't had halitosis this bad since last year.
How much worse could it be?
Halitosis, is
Probably
that
a
one of
lot.
your words? Calm down,
It's-
Soph.
Do you two just argue a lot too?
We are of different alignment. However, we find many mutual places to stand.
Hmm.
Across from each other, preferably.
Good equidistant. I don't want to eat mine either.
Should we
Uh,
roll and to see whoever gets the highest number eats it?
I'll
If
eat
you-
mine.
If you would not like to eat your mushrooms, you are not obliged to. Like shit.
I'm gonna eat mine. I'm gonna eat my cream colored slime. That
You
smells
do
like
it,
goat.
Theodore.
Got this, guy.
It's a number 8. I'll be like, okay, here I go. Okay, it's happening. If anybody wants to stop me, now's the time.
I'm gonna push it into his mouth.
Oh God.
It,
Oh,
it tastes like applesauce.
Oh,
oh, that's delicious. Oh my God, I'm getting more. Okay. Eat all the
oh,
slime.
with-
This
You
was
drink-
a number 8 cream colored slime that smelled like goat.
So for 2 hours, you perceive yourself to have doubled in size and strength.
But I haven't.
Perceived.
Can you
So what,
roll
he's
a Constitution?
Yeah.
So what, he's like 5'8" now?
It's a failure.
You are overwhelmed by the lust to abuse this newfound might.
Oh my god.
Am I
Extra sad good that
actually
it's Theodore.
am I actually taller and stronger?
No.
Okay, perfect.
To you, you are, though. You are, like,
Yeah.
really strong and tall. Like, you're kind of, like, hunching over.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunch over and be like, oh my gosh, look at how tall I am. Oh, I'm so powerful.
Yeah, what are you doing? Get over here.
I'm so powerful. Look at me. I'm gonna kick the wall. Evil. egregious.
Please, I'm sorry. Do not display your might before me.
I can't tell if it's. Can we roll to figure out who's being sarcastic?
Yes. Do
I
like
think that's
a
psychology.
psychology.
Oh, I failed.
Oh yeah, not psychological.
I succeeded.
You see that in his like emerald eyes, they're glinting, and he's like smiling like a baboon displaying its teeth.
I'm also making sound effects. Like
That's
I
my
changed answer. I
Godzilla
wanna eat
boy.
mine now. This seems
With-
fun.
With your strength and might, what is it you most wish to do?
I want to make the world kneel before me.
Don't be your voice.
When I tell ya NP, the Mycelinia. This doesn't prove anything. There's but one strain of a delusional mushroom. Please have a seat. Now, who is next?
Well, so the reason I got this stink mouth is because I ate a mushroom and then I took another mushroom. This is my old voice. What am I doing? Oh well. This is what he sounds like now. It's okay. So I ate a
The
mushroom.
new
and
voice
made my-
changed. The breath changed his voice.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and now you're a royalty, so
Right.
It's true.
So a mushroom gave me this breath. Then I became pretty much a king of a bathroom. And now I've got this mushroom. Can you at least give me a hint of what it does?
now a
And it's
kingdom is a kingdom, please. Well, would you like to display your kingmanship before us? Show us the kingdom. Bring it here.
Well, the best I can do is bring you there.
You could roll for it as the scion.
Oh,
Let's see how it goes.
Stink Fleek is gonna.
I'll
be
give
so
you I'll give you a bonus.
Okay.
Doesn't need it.
I don't need it. Let's just do it anyway.
Got a 17
yeah.
out of
I got
20.
17.
That's a success.
You go to 17. So wow, okay.
Scion of Stink. Here we go.
It feels like the entire room has rotted. As it's
good.
you're seeing this thick smog coming out of your mouth, and just all these flies are like generating from the walls and the floor, and they're crawling along all the surfaces, and now they're like enveloping the new philosopher's armor. And Soth is just kind of like surrounded by like he's got like a halo of them that have concentrated above his head. And then he's like waving them off, and he says, "Not now, not now." And he's got
Too
a
late.
big smile on his
Before
face.
it begun.
As the
You
scion,
wanted to see it? Here it is.
as
Sorry.
the scion of the Stink Kingdom, what do you decree?
Oh boy. I don't know. Too much for me to handle.
Curious.
As the scion of Stink Kingdom, I demand to know what you want with us on this quest to find mushrooms.
Is a fair inquiry, my liege. We are of a disagreement. Soth believes that it is the temperament of nature to destroy, to control, to thwart, to thoroughly dominate. However, I am of a different sort. I believe beyond reason, beyond leadership, there lies something, a paradox, one that I am scratching the surface of. This is part of my becoming, of my illumination. And I think it's crap. Everything becomes crap, right? Don't you know
Well-
that now more than anyone?
If you've seen what I've seen, yeah, yeah,
That looks like 2 for me.
Holy.
yeah. So
man.
what? So what's the? What do you? What do you mean? Elaborate. Tell me a little bit more.
What?
Your theories.
Well, the experiment must proceed to provide further notes, but this is merely a sample size. We may have to repeat the experiment for a few millennia before we can have any conclusive understanding of how consciousness reacts to the Mycelinia agent. We know that it comes in many forms and provides many different effects. Those effects give us insights into the cohesive consciousness. Through fragments of consciousness, you come to know the one consciousness, that which I was cast off from and that which I wish to know. And you'll be stuck down here with the rest of us.
Mr. New Philosopher, sir.
Yes.
If we
Gertrude.
thanks. If we do this experiment, we all eat the mushroom. Can you help us get home? To not here?
That was part of the original agreement, after all.
Where are you all from?
Massachusetts.
On Earth.
Yeah, Earth.
Massachusetts, Earth. And the United States of America.
A country that is awesome and will definitely always be awesome.
Always has been.
The new philosopher looks at Soth, who kind of like shrugs, and then it's like, "Oh, the little blue outpost off of Saturn, a little ways away."
Yeah. That's a little
Yeah.
more than a little.
That's
but
the
yeah.
one.
That's it. Yep.
Yes. I have an uncle over in Saturn.
Oh, that's good.
Ibon, you know Ibon?
No.
Citriash.
Can't say I
No.
do.
No,
Not
it's a-
ringing a bell.
We're
Fuck
not really from
people
the
on
same
the planet.
neighborhood. You know?
Tiny planet. I'm sure you know each other. You
Uh.
daft.
Wow, that's kind of rude.
There's
a lot
there's
of
still a
idea of
lot
going
of
from-
us.
I'm sorry.
From planet to planet sounds utterly insane. Something.
Anyways, I know
the.
the vague coordinates. We'll put you somewhere in there. You'll be able to figure your way out.
Um,
You'll
Sounds
be
fine.
able to space travel, right?
No.
No.
What's
no.
that?
No.
No.
Just
Travel in
regular.
space?
The final frontier. I hope to explore it one day, though.
My
Yeah,
great
that's
Azazel.
It's probably hundreds of years away.
It's gotta be, at least.
Gotta be.
No way we'd make.
Can't
it
even
by
imagine how we would figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the next 40 years.
No, for
No.
sure. No.
Soth, we should give
There's
them
no way
an
the Germans are
accurate
cooking anything up.
sending home. It wouldn't be fair to combust them into the vacuum of space, material space. Oh, my gosh. Okay, fine. It's a deal. Just eat the rest of the mushrooms.
All right.
Sounds good.
Right.
Actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't
Bite
got
my
nothing to
hand.
lose.
Chomp.
Tony, you
Close
already
next.
tried this one, right? This is the
No, we
stink
What's
got a
that?
new one. We got a new one.
I grabbed a new one and just.
But mine
you know,
was the stink mushroom, right?
Oh, that's right. I
Yes.
gave it to you, didn't I?
Well, then you took it from me.
Yeah,
I
but then
gave-
you
that's
roll
right,
for
I
a new
took-
one.
Oh, that's
Didn't you
right.
grab a new one?
Did I?
Yeah,
Oh, I got a
no.
16. That's right.
Yeah, you
Right.
got a new one.
Okay.
Yep. Guess I'll take a chomp out of that. It means I'll get back to Falcon Crest Manor.
I guess I've technically.
What's that?
Sound cut out.
He's chewing.
I was chewing.
Oh.
It was really loud. I guess I've already eaten one, right? Are they counting that?
Yes, it's 2 for Soth and none for New Philosopher right now.
Mm.
I'll eat mine now.
Oh,
Well, let's do Edward first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure who was going.
Yeah.
Edward, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no.
It's just a con roll, right?
Yeah.
What did
failure.
yours smell like again?
Bad failure.
The room fades out as this cosmic void unravels before you. And these colors are flowing past you as if you're being flung into the depths of space. Slowing down
No.
as you are now before a planet, a massive celestial body that is writhing, covered in fleshy maws and grasping limbs, as you then notice that millions of things are being secreted from this planet into the void, each one completely different looking than the last. A model of perfect chaos in the ordered universe. And then you're sucked back in the room.
So you gonna eat it or what? What's going on?
Did I haven't taken a bite yet? What?
You did.
Oh, you took a little nibble. You took a little nibble. What's going on?
One nibble is quite enough for me. I saw things that I can't discuss in the presence of the weak-hearted. So, Theodore, you may want to cover your ears.
I'm in the corner, like kicking boxes.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Also, ladies, you're a bit faint of heart. You may want to close your ears as well.
Nah, it's fine.
Give me a sanity roll, please.
Me?
Yeah, now like coming back to reality.
Right.
Oh no.
I succeeded. Okay.
So close.
That's, but
So
snap
on a
back to
success,
reality, oops, there goes gravity.
You're only taking one hit of sanity.
So since I was already temporarily insane, I go temporarily insane again on every loss of sanity again?
I believe so, but do you want to roll for a different one?
Yeah, it's what 1d10 or
yeah 1d10.
1d10. Let me get my book back out.
Oh, thank you.
Got an 8 this time.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I've got all my tabs.
Yes, but do you have a tab soda?
I
Real
do.
big in the 80s.
Okay, so you got an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Physical hysterics or emotional outbursts. The investigator is incapacitated from laughing, crying, screaming, etc. for 1d10 rounds.
Oh, how many rounds?
5.
Oh no.
So basically, I have to sit here and scream for 5 minutes.
Or cry,
Well, you
or
don't-
laugh.
You can
There are
describe it.
options.
It's your choice.
Ah!
You don't have to
Yeah.
shout for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, he's just screaming in horror, just babbling nonsense. Occasionally, words being made out of, flesh and hands and goo and fluids and.
Good.
Soth is rocking back and forth. It's like and you just like look at him, just pointing at you and laughing while like holding his belly. Is that your paradox, right, man? P. You see it, the beauty of the mind unraveled. I'll take that as one of my points.
Okay.
The
All right.
sample
Who wants
size
to go
is
next? Oh, go
quite
ahead.
skewed in your favor.
It's looking that way.
With the arms and the face and the mouth.
Who is next?
I'll go.
Paris? Okay.
I had number 5. I just had a small clump of mold. And I'm just gonna, like, I imagine it's almost kind of like salt. I'm just gonna try and grab a little pinch of it and just go and put it on my tongue and just shot it back.
So, for 4 hours, all things appear anthropomorphized.
Oh no! Beauty and the Beast.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
So, like, I will be in a room with boxes, and the boxes all have faces.
Yeah, well, so specifically
Oh.
with the new philosopher and Soth, they're both seated on opposite ends of the rooms, but they have like all these like weird little like knickknacks around them. Like these,
Oh,
I guess
right.
you would call them like fetishes. Like they have like Soth has a bunch of weird little like crudely sculpted demon looking things, like these like menacing, laughing, clumpy forms. And then new philosopher has these like kind of beautiful little clockwork, intricate little detailed clockwork things, like little birds and little like woodcutters and trees and stuff, all made out of like bronze and like chrome and stuff. So there are those, and then there's like the stuff he has in his house, which is like like there's like a bunch of boxes, there's some books, there's like these various things that you would find in a normal kind of little cottage that I don't know, he probably bought it furnished or something. Like you can't see this guy using any of this stuff, but yeah. So everything is like to you right now has a consciousness. Did you roll con?
Yeah, I failed.
You failed. Okay. So you cannot avoid getting utterly lost in imagined telepathic communications with inanimate objects.
That's amazing.
And there.
One of like the little clockwork birds is like, "Hello."
It's like the enchanted tiki room.
What's your name?
Paris.
Hi, Paris.
The bird's talking to me.
Bird.
Oh, don't
Bird.
mind that bird.
Bird's the word. Bird.
Oh no! You got him started.
Don't mind the bird. The woodcutter is just like doing this like mechanical motion of like chopping, and the tree's going, ouch, ouch. It's okay, Paris. It only hurts on the inside.
Oh no!
So Paris is just like zoned out and staring at these objects.
I had my eyes up for too long.
Soth and is just kind of like leaning forward and like looking at your face, like, "Not one of the blazers. I think they're lost in communication with your objects. A tie."
I think that's a new philosopher point.
I would argue the same.
Yeah, let's do against one. Sorry, Seth.
What the hell are you talking about? Fine. You can use all the help you can get. I will gift you the opportunity of accepting that as not a ludicrous idea. Okay, who's next? He's rubbing his hands together.
I read which one of us is next.
Oh, I actually have a question. So Theodore tried his, and it tasted like. Oh wait, no, never. He's hallucinating that he's big. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to go.
All right, go ahead.
If Gertie does not wish to.
Gertie's having a good time watching everyone else lose it.
I got a 12, I believe. It was a yellow glowing mushroom that smelled like sweat. You know exactly what you want.
I don't want to steal the spotlight, so I'm going to let this happen, and then I have something that needs to happen.
The flavor is fizzy.
That's good.
And as you bite into it and chew this mushroom, something kind of odd overcomes you.
That's good.
You find that it's quite nourishing.
Huh.
And
Unexpectedly nice.
goes down pretty easy.
Cool.
Yeah, this is a regular mushroom.
I don't know why it smells like sweat, but
Iris dead. What? No.
You think this as you look at your body on the. No, I'm kidding. It is actually, yeah, it's just it's extremely Moorish. I don't know what that means. Let me look that up. I'm using a supplement for these mushrooms.
Awesome.
Oh, Moorish is an informal word used to describe a food or drink that makes you want to have more of it. Oh, more-ish.
Yeah.
That's
We've all learned
ridiculous.
something today.
Yeah. Mine was delicious, so
You're kind of looking around.
it's a good day.
Is there any more of this?
I would like more, actually.
Paris. You wanted to interject?
You got a new friend?
Yes, I did. I didn't want to, but I thought about it and I realized that if I'm playing according to the rules. So if I'm hearing voices and I'm seeing inanimate objects with faces, I imagine every time I turn to talk to something, this little thing in the back of my head starts to talk to me. And I realize that my hair is talking to me because my hair is not real. Paris wears a wig. And so I feel like halfway through zoning out in the middle of nothing, Paris just goes like, "What?" and just like rips off her hair.
What the?
What's going on with the lady?
Flabbergasted.
Shapeshifters!
And the wig just says, "I'm itchy."
You are very itchy.
And you just see like teeth. I'm itchy.
And so now I'm just talking to my wig in the corner of the room. Just
A fond reunion.
What a wild trip.
What's
For
happening?
those that don't know, I just messaged Mo and I was like, "Wait, according to the rules."
It's good.
That was
That's
why I
good.
messaged him about the claustrophobia thing. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is in my background. Right.
All right. Last but not least, bottoms up. I have a number 17 in it. I wrote everyone else's down. Droopy phalanges. And it's the mauve, pale mauve color.
It is syrupy sweet. And also barely palatable. But it's nourishing.
Mm.
It's a good day.
You both drew the healthy mushrooms.
Yes. Do I actually get bigger?
Yeah, you get like a 1-up. I would argue, now tell me if I'm wrong, Gertie and Ira, that would count as points in my favor.
Yeah.
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 Sounds right to me. I don't want to destroy nothing any more than I usually do.
Which is a lot.
It's a good amount. Listen, the world's really hard. You gotta fight. You gotta fight.
Destruction, madness, chaos, all around.
And how
Finally
can
speaking some truth.
either of you even begin to grant this to New Philosopher? I want to hear your arguments, not his empty, highfalutin wording.
Well, it's just a normal. It didn't unlock anything that we don't already have because we're already so in tune with nature.
Yeah, we're already just great, so we didn't need to change it all. I punch real good.
Yeah.
So, it really just there was nothing that needed changing. And thus all is right with the world. And
You
we
see,
feel good.
Sloth, as they say in nature, And greatness can thrive even in an unordered or chaotically aligned universe. What is that
Yeah.
presence? Doesn't it itch at your consciousness, my friends? Enough. I'll grant them both, I suppose. Now get out of here! And as he says this, you hear this, you feel this like trembling of reality as it shudders, and you start to feel like it's almost like these tectonic plates of reality are shifting. And you hear his voice like start to distort.
Maybe they weren't good mushrooms.
And you all feel like you're spiraling in this cyclone as you're being wormholed somewhere else.
Far out.
That's good.
And as you look up, you just see Soth standing next to New Philosopher with his arm around him. And he's just
Aw,
waving.
Miles.
Aw.
Goodbye,
friend.
simpletons. Goodbye.
Bye.
I have a question. Are the flies coming with us?
The flies are they're staying behind, and they're revolving around the top of Soth's head like a halo. And New Philosopher says, "Farewell, friends, and well met."
Nice.
We did it.
That's it.
That's it.
So wait. So this took us 6 hours to have an eating contest?
Pretty much.
We survived though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's true.
Barely.
Or maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
barely with my sanity intact, I should say.
Truly.
Yeah, you're
truly,
kind of
who knows?
returning like a little scuffed, but you'll get it. You'll
I get my
recover.
money back from my bank robbing.
Theo, I don't think they're
Priorities.
gonna believe this in my book club.
I say I'll never live this down if I share this story at the Adventurers Club.
You know,
Yeah.
I think I figured out what makes the perfect Stromboli.
Is it friendship?
No, it's basil.
Oh.
I gotta use
And
more
you-
basil.
You think that thought comes to you as the events that have transpired are kind of fleeting from your mind like a dream, and you find yourself in your kitchen. Now it's nighttime, so it's almost like you zoned out for a sec,
Hmm.
and you're back.
That's good.
I love that I can just
Chopping.
tell from Vince's arm movements that like he's actually doing the proper like form for chopping.
Right? Worked in food. I know how to cut. Well,
All right.
That
Champions.
was a blast. Shenanigans all around.
Yeah, that's fun.
my life has no meaning again for another week or so. So
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see, future things that maybe it's just like a Twitch stream or something that doesn't take over our right. What?
That was
Nope.
weird, right? That was weirder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we got to the
this is good.
bathroom, I was like, what is even going on anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. That just happened. Like I didn't plan any of it.
Like, is that even in your books, Mo? Or
No. Not at all.
Of course not.
I literally had no idea what was going to happen until it happened.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
Good. That's sweet.
that's
You didn't
some
even
good
know about
improv right
stick
there.
fleek?
Stinkfleet
Some
just
true yes and
bubbled up from the depths.
That's amazing.
spectacular. I'm impressed
Yeah.
at our synergy there, Mo, for you to
Yeah,
really play
no,
off of the fact that I would convince him that I was royalty. So
it worked. It worked out. Yeah, thanks everyone for playing. That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Thanks for running.
Yeah, thank you for
yeah,
running.
thanks for doing this
Sure.
again.
Does anyone want to like plug things that they do, where people can find you?
I don't really have a social media presence, so no.
You can follow my cat.
Just like
My
around
cat's
town?
Instagram is
I got
Taki
nothing
the
going on.
Tripod. TRIPOD, Taki the tripod. Got 3 legs and she's very fat.
Aw, that's amazing.
She's a big girl.
Shocky cat.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
No. Okay.
Watch Ghouls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you
Watch Ghouls.
watching
Watch Ghouls.
Ghouls. Check out ghoulsnextdoor.com and wherever you listen to podcasts and now watch them. You can also watch them on Spotify. So
Yeah.
you can watch us on Spotify. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Technology.
Locally YouTube, right?
It's all new. It's very, and on YouTube. And these are on Twitch. But then so you can watch us in this. The episodes will be cut up and airing through the beginning of January, and then we're gonna start a very timely, honestly, a very appropriate setting for what we were going through. We're gonna be doing eco horror as our first series in the new year.
Ooh.
So, and we're starting off with mushrooms and how terrified I am of them. So it'll be very good to go through that.
Yeah. I've been replaying The Last of Us. It is sad.
Yeah, and it's awful.
Yeah.
I have so many
Now
pictures
remember,
of those
kids.
clickers now.
Don't do drugs and stay in Ghoul.
Ah, yeah.
Mm.
Got him!
Just never ends.
No, it doesn't, Vince.